Tell me when you're ready. Here we go. Hell, welcome into Friday Night Football here on Citrus Preps. Game of the week. We are back at the Citrus Bowl. I'm Mike Deem along with my partner Greg Johnson. We are ready to go here at the Citrus Hurricanes. 6-0 on the season. Take on the 2-4 Lecanto Panthers, coming off a tough loss last week. But they're getting ready to go, and it's a rivalry game here, a Marine Corps rivalry game. And, of course, a rivalry game means that these two teams are rivals, and they have been rivals for years. And Greg, you played in this game, as I did, and it's a pretty cool game.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool game. Like you said, it's a rival game. It's always been rival, especially when you got Lecanto playing Citrus, or you got Citrus playing Chris River, or Lecanto playing Chris River. It's all rival Citrus County rivals.
This county rival is a big contest, and you can throw out both the records because it doesn't matter what the records are in this game.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to come out fired up no matter what. Citrus had a good game last week, a big win against Central. And they're going to come back now and try to kick off. They did win the toss. They deferred to the second half. They're going to do the kicking. And Ryan Skosafava, big leg Ryan as we call him here, getting ready to do the kicking duties for the Hurricanes. Back deep. Looks like number 14 for Lecanto. That's Blaze Bresnahan, and number 28, that is Riley Green, both standing on their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, Lecanto's got to get fired up. They got to get fired up early, come out ready to play some football. If not, I think it's going to be a long home night.
Yes, it is. You're right, Greg. We welcome you in. Appreciate you tuning in here on live streaming high school football on Citrus Preps every Friday night. This is our game of the week from Inverness, Florida. Skosafava ready for the kick. Run up. Big leg. Going to be all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's going to be Green at the 4. Middle lane, there's nobody there to block, and just a bunch of black shirts. And number 42 is going to take him down right at the 20-yard line. They're going to give him forward progress. 1st and 10 for Lecanto.
Yeah, that's not a good start for Lecanto. I noticed one thing when you're getting the kickoff, man, you got to pick up somebody and block. And man, there was a lot of black shirts down there.
There was. It's 1st and 10, first possession, just getting started here at the Citrus Bowl, home of the Hurricanes. Hurricanes all in black with the gold helmets. Lecanto in white with green helmets. And we've understood that the normal quarterback, Ryan Rogers, is injured on a concussion protocol, and then that will be Thomas Huffman as the starting quarterback for tonight. Beside him is Luke Baumberg. Motion, snap. That's going to be Baumberg right up the middle. And he gets some short yardage, going to be down to the 23-yard line, 3-yard gain, being up 2nd and 7.
The thing is on the short, I mean, it don't hurt to get short yardage because you're moving the ball, and it keeps the Citrus defense out there. So, I mean, that's not a bad decision by the Lecanto offensive coordinator.
Trying to get the quarterback into the game, maybe slow it up a little bit, try to get him. This is his first start, as he's come in before when Ryan has got hurt, but not starting a game. It's a different story.
Totally different ball game for this young kid.
Huffman in the shotgun. That's motion. Snap, handoff. That's Riley Green off the right side. Gets a few more yards all the way out to the 25. Going to be 3rd and 5 now.
Good run. He kept his feet moving, and he knew he had one guy on him, but he tried everything he could to get his legs cleared, and I mean, he was able to pick up some more yardage. So, I mean, they're moving the ball.
So 3rd and 5. That was Ramos Diaz on the tackle for the Hurricanes, one of the captains tonight. Number 88, Dennis Johnson, in on the right side of Huffman for some protection. Malmberg to his left. No blitz coming. Motion now across the face, Green. Motion out. He's going to look for the first pass of the night. Throws an out pattern and intended for Riley Green. Just overthrown, incomplete. That'll be 4th down now, and punting team will probably come on, and they do.
It was a good pass, but he just threw a little too high. I mean, 28 could have probably jumped a little bit higher, but sometimes you make mistakes.
Yep.
Your first start in the football game for Ryan Rogers, and
Huffman. Yeah, I keep on saying Ryan Rogers too. Yeah.
Well, I was trying to say that he first start for
Ryan Rogers.
For Ryan Rogers, and I mean, he didn't do a bad job, but just gotta make some good throws.
You gotta have some jitters when you're starting that. That's the first series too for him. Yeah. You're right. So first punt here for Lecanto. Low snap, Gets it off, almost blocked. A high kick, but very short. Going to bounce outside, and it'll be. Referee continues to walk up the line all the way down to the 40-yard line is where they're going to get the ball out for the Citrus Hurricanes. First possession for Connor Bishop and the Citrus Hurricanes.
Now here's a test of what's going to happen, Mike. See how Lecanto's defense is going to do tonight. I mean, I think they could make some big stops against Citrus.
With his first hits off of on your playing, it really kind of set the tone. So you want to try to see what you can do here. Connor Bishop in the shotgun. Motion, Weems, snap, Wilcox right side. Gets good yardage all the way out to the 35-yard line. That'll be a 5-yard run for Zaire Wilcox. Yeah, as a team, they're averaging 241 yards a game.
Man, that's
rushing.
That's a lot of yards for a rushing game.
Weems comes out, and we've got, seeing if Malachi Cooks is there. Last week he was out, the number 1 receiver for Citrus. Connor Bishop throws for 690 yards. Looking, throws a deep ball. He's got him in the corner, and no, it's incomplete.
Pass.
That was intended for number 10. That was Julius Gardner, who caught one last week, but it was defended quite well by Terry Kitchen, number 1 for Lecanto.
That was a good defensive play. I mean, he stayed right there with them, turned around to see where the ball was, and as soon as he seen where the ball was, he made a good stop.
Knocked it out and was incomplete, so it brings up a 3rd and 5. Weems again, handoff Weems, right side, following his blocker, cuts back outside, and Lecanto stops him for a short gain. It's going to be short of the first down marker, so it'll be 4th and short.
I'll tell you, Lecanto's defense, what I've been seeing so far, man, they're fired up tonight.
Yeah, they are. So they're going to go for it, 4th and short. Coach Robert O'Brien has confidence in his offensive line to get that couple of yards.
Yeah, they're probably going to do a long snap to try to get Lecanto to jump off sides.
Wilcox on the right side of Connor Bishop. Motion behind. Going into the power eye, handoff right side and stuffed. Lecanto just stuffs them on the handoff to the left side. I believe that was number 8, Jacob Freer, and number 25 came slamming in. That's Luke Momberg from his linebacker position and stops it. I'm sorry, number 26. That's Colton Dodd.
Man, I tell you, like right now, as what I'm seeing so far, Lecanto looks like a totally different football game so far.
Yeah, they're playing very well right now. So a turnover on downs, no get it. So Lecanto gets his second possession of the first quarter, 8:41 left in this first quarter.
The thing is, can Lecanto keep it up? Keep going like that.
Yeah, it's not a one period game here. This is 4 periods.
Yeah, so a lot of football left to play.
So we got a direct snap looking at Luke Momberg. We're missing a player. Momberg's going to call a timeout. And we're going to take a timeout. Timeout here at Citrus Bowl. No score, 8:41 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back after these messages you're listening to and watching live stream high school football on Citrus Preps.
Sweetwater Homes is the premier builder on the Nature Coast of Florida, building quality homes since 1989. Whether you are looking for a retirement community, a home with beautiful natural surroundings, or a second home, Sweetwater Homes offers it all. We have various floor plans that take advantage of our unique area here on the Nature Coast of Florida, and our custom home planning can make your dreams come true. Visit us at sweetwaterhomes.com or call 352-382-4888.
And we are back. So turnover on downs. Lecanto gets it a second possession. They're going to have Lucas Malmberg as quarterback on a wildcat. It's number 8 in motion for Lecanto. It's Ezra Rodriguez. Motion across. So number 14, Bresnahan. Malmberg takes it straight up the middle. Good trying to get power football, but no going there as they're going to bring up second down with no gain.
Yeah, this early in the game, I don't think it was a good idea to go actually with a quarterback sneak. Let your running backs do their job and move the ball down the field, or try to throw some pass plays in there.
Well, Malmberg's taken over at quarterback now. Huffman has come out. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of this power football. That's what Malmberg is. It's mostly runs now. I'm not sure. I've never seen Malmberg throw the ball, but we'll see. So it brings up 2nd and 10 from the Panther 34-yard line. Johnson's going to step back, motion across the face. That's Bresnahan blocking, and Malmberg gets loose. It's all the way to the 40, all the way down there, close to the first down, 44-yard line. Be short of the first down.
I'll tell you one thing, man. He took a direct snap and faked the handoff and ended up moving the ball down the field. You got third down and actually they gave him the first down.
They did give him the first down. Wow.
I didn't think he got it.
I didn't think so either.
He did.
So it is a first down.
Run.
Good Malmberg. Malmberg had a great run. He's had 327 yards on the season so far. He's been their best back, and he's only a sophomore.
So he's going to be a really good football player come next year. He's going to be a really good running back for Lecanto.
Number 8, Rodriguez, now goes to his right, and then Johnson goes to the left. Two big boys in the backside looking to block for Malmberg. Motion. Riley Green, snap. Malmberg's going to take it again. Looks for it, and then it just stacked up. Big number 54 coming in there and doing his job. And number 3, Jeff Banning. Jeff Banning coming in from his linebacker position to make the stop.
Thing with Maltenberg in the backfield, I mean, if you're going to run the ball, don't hesitate. Run that ball. Run some guys over. Get some yardage. Can't hesitate.
650. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And it looks like they're changing quarterbacks again.
Coming back in now. Malmberg is going to come back in. They're going to have Huffman come back at quarterback. 6:42 left in the first period. Second down and 10. As Malmberg goes back and Huffman comes in the quarterback position. Malmberg to his left. Green and Herndon to the left. Motion, Johnson, snap, handoff. Malmberg, big hole, cuts it back inside, and then gets all the way down to the 49-yard line.
That was a good run. I mean, he had one guy had a hold of his leg, and he broke free and was able to get some more yardage. Maltenberg, he's going to be a really good running back coming next year or the rest of this season.
So we got a timeout for a water break. We'll take a quick timeout here, watching live stream high school football in Citrus Preps.
At Eagle Buick GMC, folks take a liking to our way of business. They love that we're family owned and family friendly. You get the best selection, the best price, and the best dealership experience. With affordable leases and incredible discounts, find what you're looking for.
And we are ready. Back in tune here. 6:07 left in the first period. Welcome you back into high school football here on Citrus Preps. Live game of the week every Friday night. I'm Mike Deem along with Greg Johnson, my partner here on color. And we're having the Citrus Bowl looking for a score. No score here yet as Lecanto in his second possession getting a nice little drive here. 3rd and 5. Huffman. Snap. Rodriguez looking to pass across the middle, and there's a flag coming in. And no flag for that, but it was intended for number 14. That's Blaze Bresnahan.
I think that might be against Citrus, Mike, because for the fact is the guy was all over his back before the ball even got there. So we'll have to see what the call is. I mean, it could be against Lecanto.
We're talking Lecanto.
It is against Lecanto.
It is Lecanto. Not sure what that call was.
I don't know what that penalty was for, but
I don't know if it was helmet to helmet or
I think it was illegal man downfield, or
maybe it was.
I'm not for sure.
Legal, yeah, they're going to decline that and not give him another down, so it's going to be 4th down. So Citrus will get the ball back here on a punt, number 27. That is Andrew Knighton, the kicker for Lecanto. Back deep is trying to see it, number 10 there. I believe it's number 10. Julius Gardner.
I can't really see his number.
Snap high. Knighton getting off. Almost blocked. A nice line drive kick. It's going to be right to Julius Gardner. He's going to get to 20, 25, 30. On the sideline, 40, all the way down. He's got 1 man to beat. And the block in the back is coming in. Julius Gardner gets all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Penalty flag, Mike.
But I think that's going to come back. Good return for Julius Gardner.
It was a good run. I mean, he didn't hesitate. He just picked up the ball and took off running with it. So I mean, that was a good run back for Citrus. Hopefully this penalty ain't against Citrus.
I believe it is. They'll probably move it back. So they had a good wall set up, good return set up, good blocking, and then just one mistake, brings it all the way back.
Helmet to helmet.
So again, helmet to helmet. So that's going to big 15 yards all the way back to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. Second possession of the first quarter. 5:39 left and no score.
So far, it's been a really good football
Pretty
game.
good so far.
Both defenses been playing really good, and offense has been doing really good so far. So let's see what Citrus can do on the second possession.
So Bishop with Wilcox in the backfield. Motion, snap. That's going to be Zaire Wilcox at the left side. Good defensive play, trying to see who that was that brought him down. That's number 41 for Lecanto. Jared Farrell gets in there and grabs Zaire Wilcox's legs and gets him down for a short gain. 2nd and call it 9.
Yeah, that was a really good stop by the defense. Because if that kid would have got loose, he would have probably been off to the races. But he made a really good stop.
Clock winding down towards 5 minutes left. Connor Bishop now. Motion across the backfield. Toss sweep to the far sideline. He's got some running room down to the 35, 40, and then knocked out of bounds. That's number 8, Jacob Fryer. Fryer. It was corrected last week. Jacob Fryer on the run.
Yeah, that was a really, really good run. They flipped it to the outside, and he was able to get it to the outside and gain some more yards. Brings up 2nd down and 2. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Citrus is moving the ball, and that's what you got to do.
So short down here, short down on distance on 2nd down. Empty backfield. That's going to be Weems across. They're going to do a toss sweep to this side. Looks like open field. He got the 40. He got the first down. Moore gets all the way down to the 45 before he's taken down. They'll call it down at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for Citrus.
Yeah, that's what they needed, a big run by that kid, and he was able to get to the outside on both sides and gain a lot of yards. So Citrus is moving the ball. Lecanto's defense, man, they gotta make some more big plays like they did first possession.
So Wilcox now beside Connor Bishop. Bishop, a senior. Passed for 690 yards so far. We'll see if the pass is here, and he does. He's looking for a 2-shot up. Got plenty of time. Across the middle. Caught! That's Julius Gardner at the 30. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to score. Touchdown. 53-yard strike from Connor Bishop to Julius Gardner. 6 points.
I'll tell you, that was a nice play. If the Lecanto guy would have timed it just a little bit more, he probably would have picked it off, but he jumped a little too soon, and number 10 was able to come down and catch it, and touchdown.
Connor Eckley doing the extra point duties for Citrus, left footer. Snap. Kick is up, and it is good. So 7 points on the board for Citrus as they lead. 4:18 left in the first period. We're right back after this message. Live stream high school football on Citrus Preps. Changing your kitchen or bath? Let the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms help you update your old kitchen or bathroom. For over 33 years, the Deem family has provided quality products and services to homeowners and builders, from total remodels to changing out your countertops.
DCI Countertops is our 15,000 square foot facility for manufacturing your silestone, granite, and Corian countertops. We can provide all your countertop needs directly from the manufacturer. So for your next project, remember the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms and DCI Countertops.
Don't dream it.
Deem it.
Welcome you back in. Mike Deem here with Greg Johnson as we're at the Citrus Bowl. 7-0 here. Canes lead first quarter. 4:18 left. Big pass play from Connor Bishop. 53-yard strike to Julius Gardner. Ryan Skosafava doing the kicking duties for Citrus. Back deep are Green and Bresnahan.
Yeah, Lecanto's got to find a way to move the ball again like they did the first possession.
Going to be Green again at the 5. Slips a little bit. He's out of his shoe. He's running without his right shoe, and he gets all the way out to the 20-yard line. He actually ran right out of his shoe on the 5-yard line.
I haven't seen nobody do that in a long time.
So it'll be third possession here in the first half for Lecanto. They've moved the ball a little bit. Just got bogged down in a couple of drives.
Yeah.
And we got a flag on the play here. Wasn't sure what the call is. It's really holding against Citrus. So it's going to move Lecanto up,
more.
yeah.
Yep. You know, I was watching down here, and then I watched over here, and looked like Citrus actually picked up a Lecanto player and threw him to the ground. Then I seen you say, "Oh, he's running out of shoe." I looked back up, and he only had one shoe running with on. Believe it or not, when I played Lecanto, I ran out of my shoe trying to run somebody down, and you know, believe it or not, I was able to run them down.
You're probably faster without the shoes. So we get a penalty on the Hurricanes, moves it up to the 30-yard line, 10-yard penalty. It'll be Thomas Huffman as a quarterback, Momberg to his right. Sharper tried a little bit different with the direct snap wildcat formation with Momberg on the second series. We got blitz coming off the left-hand side. There's motion Johnson. Snap. Handoff. Momberg right side follows the blocker and gets hit right at the line of scrimmage, trying to see who that was. That was, again, Jeff Banning.
Momberg he's trying to find the holes to gain yardage, but the one thing is, you can't just run at the defensive players. You got to try to juke them a little bit and try to find a bigger hole to gain a lot of yards.
Jeff Banning, a ton of tackles on this team. Inside linebacker, he's a senior, 5'11", 210-pounder, comes in there and makes a tackle. Momberg now, and Huffman in the shotgun again. Trip receivers to this sideline. Snap, he's going to roll this side, looking, throws an out pattern. Caught! It's going to be at the 35, get the first down. And that is going to be Bresnahan. He does get the first down, goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for Lecanto.
Bresnahan, he gets the ball, man. He catches the ball and he touches that ball. He's fast. He can find them holes and gain a lot of yards. Like you just seen.
That was a good throw by Huffman.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Purdy throw.
So Huffman completes that pass. He had a little bit of shakiness in the first series.
You just got to, when you're as a quarterback, you got to settle down and just find open receivers.
Now we've
Can't
got
be nervous.
Number 8, Ezra Rodriguez in there. Now Momberg's going to go direct wildcat now. Rodriguez to his right. That's Johnson in motion. Snap is going to be Momberg, who gets snapped up right behind the line of scrimmage on the blitz. And guess who that is? Jeff Banning. That's his 3rd tackle tonight.
Man, number 3's going to have a lot of tackles tonight. And the one thing is, Mike, though, what I noticed on that play, number 8 just let number 3 go right by him.
Yeah.
You got to pick up them blocks. You have to.
At the point of attack, you have to point. Yeah, you have to hit that block.
Yep.
So clock winding down, 2:56 and counting here. Brings up 2nd and 10.5. And call it 11. Huffman, snap looking. He's going to roll to his right. Got some protection. Throws a deep ball to the out pattern. Almost picked off. And tipped out of bounds, incomplete. And it'll be 3rd and long. Trying to see who that was.
I think it was number
6. Mikey Gatto. Mikey Gatto came across, got his hand on it. I think, though, if he hadn't tipped it, it would have been intercepted by the safety coming across.
Actually, believe it or not, Mike, I think number 3 is the one that tipped it, and number 6 is the one that almost
picked it up. Okay, so Jeff Banning tipped it up. So we've got 3 tackles now, a tip ball. Huffman with Momberg in the backfield. 3rd and long here. Expect some kind of blitz coming, and Banning's at the line of scrimmage. Here he comes. Puts his head down, throws a deep ball to the far side, and almost caught. Right off the fingertips. Incomplete.
I think he was trying to get Citrus for holding because he only had one hand open to try to make a catch on that.
And that's Riley Green intended the ball for. Incomplete, 4th down. Going to be a punting time for Lecanto. Andrew Knighton.
You have to. The way the Citrus's offense has been all season, this close, man, I mean, you just give them an opportunity to put 6 more points on the board.
Back deep is the always threatening Julius Gardner. He scored the touchdown on the pass play. There's a blitz coming now. They're going to try to block this kick. Looks like somebody coming. Snap outside. Nice spiral kick all the way down to the 20-yard line. Drops right there. Gardner picks it up. Goes straight up the middle. 15. Going to cut back outside. He's going to go to the 25, 30. Down the line. Down to the 40, 50. At the 40. One man to beat. Cuts back inside. And then Riley Green brings him down at the 30-yard line. Good return by Julius Gardner.
I'm going to just make sure there ain't no penalty flags. Last time we had, there's no penalties, but he is hurt on the play, Mike.
And that's Gardner down as Green tackled him. We'll see on an injury. That's going to be a big loss on Citrus Preps.
Your number one source for tile is Proline Tile of Citrus County. Their 3,000 square foot showroom has a vast selection of wall, floor, natural stone tile, glass tile, and pool tiles to satisfy even the hardest to please customer. They also have interlocking pavers, slate, and marble, as well as wood flooring. So whether you're remodeling or building the home of your dreams, Proline Tile of Citrus County can guide you to the best tile packages to meet all of your needs. Proline Tile, 7119 West Gulf to Lake Highway in Crystal River.
Only a junior. Welcome back. Welcome back to high school football on Citrus Preps, live streaming on YouTube. Game of the week. 2:09 left here at the Citrus Bowl. Citrus Hurricanes lead 7-0. Julius Gardner, one of the big threats for the Hurricane offense, has gone out. Now we're going to see Zaire Wilcox looking. Going to throw a pass. Connor Bishop under pressure, looking, throws a deep ball to the end zone. Far corner, intended for Mr. Weems, and it just overthrown and incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'll tell you, that quarterback from Citrus, man, does he have an arm or what?
He does.
That kid can throw the football.
Rolling to his left, throwing across his body, and then still putting the ball out of bounds.
Even when I played semi-pro, I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even throw across my body.
That's a tough thing to do. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. We're going to see Bishop in the shotgun again. Going to move out number 4 a little bit further out. It's C.J. Henry. Motion. Snap. Fryer looking, got to find his block. Cuts back inside, gets a nice hit, and then taken down there at the 25-yard line. Good cut. And trying to see who that was for Lecanto.
It's hard to see their numbers from up here. Coming up and making some stops.
A gain of 5, so bring up third. And I call it 4. Call it 3rd and 6. A little bit of confusion here. Trying to get the play off. C.J. Henry goes far wide. That's going to be Wilcox to Bishop's left. Motion, Fryer, snap, handoff. Wilcox left side makes a couple miss and gets the first down, all the way out to the 16-yard line.
That was a good run by Citrus to come out with a running formation and move the ball.
Joey Panko coming in now at the running back position, and Wilcox stays in. So 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Snap. That's going to be Weems, right side, stuck right at the opening of the hole. See who that is? That's number 41 again, Jared Farrell.
That was a good play by the defense. They come up and made a really good stop. They got to do more of that. 2nd
and 9 yards. Clock is winding down, under 30 seconds. Might be the last play for Citrus in this quarter. So Wilcox 2, Bishop's right. Motion Weems again, fakes it and looking, got pressure coming in. Connor loses it and throws a nice little flare pattern to Panko. He makes one miss and not the other one though, as it gets thrown down by Bresnahan. So
I don't think the Citrus guys were too happy about him getting thrown down like that, but
got to make the tackle.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what Bresnahan was doing. He was just trying to make a tackle, and that's the end of the first quarter.
With the end of the first quarter, 7-0 Citrus leads. We'll be right back after this. Live stream high school football on Citrus Preps.
Sweetwater Homes is the premier builder on the Nature Coast of Florida, building quality homes since 1989. Whether you are looking for a retirement community, a home with beautiful natural surroundings, or a second home, Sweetwater Homes offers it all. We have various floor plans that take advantage of our unique area here on the Nature Coast of Florida, and our custom home planning can make your dreams come true. Visit us at sweetwaterhomes.com or call 352-382-4888.
And we are ready. Back in. 12 minutes on the clock for the second quarter. We're going to flip the sides. And Citrus Hurricanes are ready to go.
Yeah, Lecanto's got to come out on this second quarter and make some big stops on defense and find a way to move the ball downfield and get some points on the board.
It's going to be tough if they get behind here with 2 touchdowns in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And their defense, or their offense is not set up to it. And right with Ryan Rogers out, it's even more.
Oh, yeah.
It's even harder, I should say.
Yeah, that's a big loss for Lecanto to lose Ryan Rogers with that concussion protocol. So hopefully next game we do for Lecanto, hopefully he'll be back.
This is going to be Connor. Takes a snap, a low snap, and looks and throws a deep ball to the corner of the end zone. It's intended for number 4, C.J. Henry, but covered really well by number 10 for Lecanto.
That was a good defensive cover on Lecanto. I mean, that kid, he actually outrun the receiver.
He did. So we'll see what they're going to do here.
If he tries a long field goal, this is going to be a long field goal. But we seen him before the game. He was making from almost the 40-yard line. So.
Well, that was that was 4th down, so it's a turnover and downs.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Coming off the break, we just messed up. I messed up. 11:53 left, and it's a turnover on downs.
Maybe we should have looked over at the other sideline.
Yeah. I'm focusing on all these players, and I'm not looking at the thing. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Lecanto. First possession of the second quarter.
I'll make sure I look over there and see what down it is for us.
It's going to be Momberg in the backfield. Wildcat formation. You can just call him a quarterback. Green, motion, snap. Momberg takes it straight up the middle. And he does a short gain, maybe 4 yards before they call it down. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Momberg, every time that kid touches the ball for Lecanto, he moves the ball.
Yeah, he's always going forward. I've never seen him hardly get knocked back at all. Clock underneath 11 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's pretty strange. You see a running back going back to the quarterback position.
So they're going to call it 2nd and 7. Only gained 3 yards on that play. Momberg again, Wildcat formation. That's going to be motion. Snap, and Momberg's going to take it straight up the middle again. Got some running room to the 30, 35, 40, down to the 45, over the 50, and knocked out of bounds right there. Good run by Luke Momberg.
That was a really good run, and that's a big, big run for Montenberg in this Lecanto Panther because they got something going now.
Trying to find out who ran him out of bounds. I think that's number 8, Jacob Fryer. I need to keep on saying that. Fryer. That's a free safety coming over there.
When you're up here, when they got them golden numbers on, it's really hard to see their numbers.
Yeah, the glare is a little bit.
Yeah, from these lights.
After you get my fishing glasses, get out here.
So I can take that glare off. Or binoculars.
Yeah,
maybe I can go get my binoculars at halftime. We'll have them.
Huffman comes in. Now at quarterback. Momberg takes a break. It's going to be rolling to his right, looking, throws across the middle. Intercepted. That's Jeff Banning. The 40. He's got one man to beat. That's going to be Huffman. Can he get to the end zone? 10. Huffman. Oh, he does. Jeff Banning. Pick 6.
You know, Mike, I mean, he didn't make a good throw, for one. But what I just seen, I mean, it's amazing that the refs didn't throw the conduct with the kids running out on the field with no helmet on.
That's true.
I mean, it's all about safety out here for these kids. And when you got kids running out here on the field with no helmets on,
So Thomas Huffman makes an ill-advised throw across the middle and gets pick sixed. You know what? That's a learning curve for a new quarterback right there.
Yeah.
Connor Eckley, kick is up, and it's a timeout before that, or I should say flag before that. It's going to be
Offsides
offside.
on the defense.
So they're going to move it up a little bit closer, but a 53-yard pick six for Jeff Banning.
I mean, you can't pick LeCanto out. The guy come over, the quarterback come over and tried to do what he could, but when you got a big kid like that, it's hard
He
to
was
knock him
moving
out
too.
of back. Oh, man. That kid was flying down the field.
So Connor Eckley now going to try it again from a little bit closer. C.J. Henry doing the holding duties. Snap, kick is up. And
Almost
it
had it
is
blocked.
good. Almost blocked there, but 14-0 now. Just scored 10:30 left in this first half. Citrus leads. We'll be right back watching high school football on Citrus Preps. Changing your kitchen or bath? Let the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms help you update your old kitchen or bathroom. For over 33 years, the Deem family has provided quality products and services to homeowners and builders, from total remodels to changing out your countertops.
DCI Countertops is our 15,000 square foot facility for manufacturing your silestone, granite, and Corian countertops. We can provide all your countertop needs directly from the manufacturer. So for your next project, remember the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms and DCI Countertops.
Don't dream it.
Deem it.
All right. Welcome back in. A 53-yard pick six by Jeff Banning off of Thomas Huffman. And the Citrus Hurricanes go up by 2 scores with 10:30 left in the first half. Ryan Scazafava with the kick. Big, deep kick down to Riley Green at the 5-yard line. Got some blocking now this time, and Green goes to the left side and is taken down. A nice pickup as Bresnahan could not pick up the tackler.
Now, LeCanto's got to come out on offense, forget about what happened last time, and come out here and move the ball again like they did.
That was Edward Rowe on the tackle, and along with number 33, Nicholas Fryer. So LeCanto's got to get something on board here to try to see if they can kind of wiggle their way back into this game before the first of the half gets over.
Yeah, every game I think we did here, Mike, for Citrus games, nobody scored before halftime.
That's true.
Maybe LeCanto
I think
do
I
that.
think Central did. Conte Kaysen did.
Yes, you're right.
The big-
You're right.
and by the way, Conte Kaysen leads the state in yardage gained right
my
now,
God.
1,444 yards.
Whoa.
So that was a good game for the Citrus Hurricanes as they get a handoff here going to the left side. I believe that's Riley Green, and he gets actually he's going to lose yardage, you're going to say.
I think they need to get Rottenberg the football and let him run it more.
Well, I think Momberg's back in there now. He's calling the plays. We'll see. There's still Huffman in there at quarterback. They do huddle up this time. It's 9:50 and counting here. Momberg's going to be to Huffman's right, along with Johnson. He's going to go to his left in the slot. Green is on the slot near sideline. Motion for Green. Goes back into side Huffman, and then we've got a flag.
Delay game.
Delay a game, too much time. And that's, again, a young quarterback not recognizes the signs.
Yeah, you got to know how much time you got, and you actually got to count it in your head. Hey, I got 25 seconds to get the ball off.
You got to watch that back judge, too, all the way down there. He's going to raise his hand when he gets close, and that's what you got to watch for.
Yeah.
But that's little things that you don't know about. Huffman takes a snap, looks at the deep ball, throws a near sideline. He's going to cut inside, and it was almost picked off again, intended for number 6. I believe that is Hayden Parker, and it was underthrown, and it's incomplete. So good crowd here at the Citrus Bowl, and they step up at senior night. Clouds are kind of moving in a little bit. It is kind of hurricane-ish. So the wind is down.
And we're at Kane Stadium.
Kane Stadium, that's what it is. But a beautiful sunset here in Central Florida, and we appreciate you guys tuning in and
But I was just
subscribing to us.
I was just about to say, Mike, Man, I don't think there's a parking spot out in the parking area. This
Even
place is packed.
Lecanto has
Oh,
traveled
yeah.
very well for this game. This is a rivalry game. Two county teams that know each other very well, and the kids know each other very well. Motion on Bresnahan. Snap. Handoff. Right up the left side. The right side, and that's going to be Momberg for a short gain. So it brings up 4th down, and the punting duties going to come back to Mr. Knighton. Julius Gardner, I've not seen him, is still on the sidelines tending to an injury. That means C.J. Henry is going to be back deep for the Hurricanes, standing at his own 50-yard line.
Hopefully they get that kid back in the game, because without him out there, it's a big loss for the Canes. But the whole time, Citrus has been playing good football all night so far.
Punt, end over end. Going to take a good bounce. It's going to bounce all the way to C.J. Henry's hand. He's going to make one miss all the way to the 40. Turns and reverses field to the 50. Outside, there's a big block in there all the way down to the 40. There's no flag on that. There's a late flag coming in, as that's going to be a defenseless block.
I know that one kid on the far sideline, he took a shot from the back. So
that's going to negate a nice run by C.J. Henry.
it looks like they got a Lecanto player down on the sideline over there, Mike.
The clock is stopped with the penalty at 8:12, and they're going to move it back. That's 15 yards from the spot of the foul, which is on the 45-yard line, Lecanto. So Citrus gets started on its own 40.
So let's see what Lecanto could do. Hopefully they come up with some big stops right here.
They've stopped them pretty well. They only scored 7 points on offense. Of course, the pick 6 on defense. But right now, the Lecanto defense has been pretty good.
Yeah, they have. They just got to offense got to come alive and somehow get some points on the board.
That's T.J. Weems. He tries to bust it outside. He was going to go right tackle, but really good run. Hard run all the way down to the 45-yard line, call it 46.
That was a good run. Good run.
6-yard gain. It'd be 2nd and 4. Clock under 8 minutes left in this first half. Bishop already has a 53-yard strike to Julius Gardner. We'll see if he can put it in the air. A good time to do that as Zaire Wilcox moves to back by him with a pistol. Weems, snap, looking at the touch pass. Oh, nice catch by Zaire Wilcox. One man to beat. Puts his head down, gets the first down, and inside territory, Panther territory at the 42-yard line. Good play.
The one thing I didn't think of on that, Mike, is that these kids got to watch going helmet to helmet. That's how you get concussions, and it's amazing they didn't throw a flag on that for both teams for going helmet to
Greg,
helmet.
I agree with you. I just don't see how when you're trying to tackle and the ball carrier puts his head down, what are you supposed to do? Just let him go into your stomach. You got to get your head down and be able to, low man wins, basically. So anyway, Zaire Wilcox to Connor Bishop's left. T.J. Weems in the slot. Motion. Cross. That's C.J. Henry with a little bubble screen for a wide receiver, little turnaround. Good short gain. 6:49 and counting as a 2nd and 4.
That was a good stop by 25. I mean, he read it. Lecanto read it. It's just they come up and made a good stop, and they were able to pick up 6 yards.
That's Luke Malmberg on the tackle.
Man, that kid's playing offense and defense.
You got it. You got good athletes. You put them on the field. Connor Bishop now with Wilcox to his right. Motion again, Weems. Snap. And for the snap. Let's see what that is. I don't see a flag. They do a flag on the near sideline.
Looks like it was a penalty against Lecanto.
And that's going to give him a first down. All the way inside on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. Clock at 6:20. They lead by 14. Now we got a quick timeout. We're going to take a timeout here at Citrus Bowl. You're watching live stream high school football on Citrus Preps YouTube.
Your number one source for tile is Proline Tile of Citrus County. Their 3,000 square foot showroom has a vast selection of wall, floor, natural stone tile, glass tile, and pool tiles to satisfy even the hardest to please customer. They also have interlocking pavers, slate, and marble, as well as wood flooring. So whether you're remodeling or building the home of your dreams, Proline Tile of Citrus County can guide you to the best tile packages to meet all of your needs. Proline Tile, 7119 West Gulf to Lake Highway in Crystal River.
We welcome you back into live high school football here on Citrus Preps on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel for every week you can watch us live. Game of the week, somewhere in the county here, and also Hernando County. Weems on the motion is going to be handoff to Wilcox, goes outside, then busts it inside, and keeps on feet driving all the way down inside the 25. I'm sorry, just outside the 25-yard line, inside the 30. 2nd and 7.
Tell you, Citrus is starting to move the ball against this Lecanto defense.
Slowly and methodically, they're moving the ball down the field.
Yeah. Just want to give you a heads up. Looks like number 10 for Citrus is trying to work it out, hopefully to get him back into this game.
Maybe bring him in the second half.
Yeah.
Weems again looking. Wilcox up the middle. Stop there. Good stop by number 11 and number 25. Sorry, 26. That's Colton Dodd. And number 11, that's Kendrick Tenner, both on the tackle for Lecanto. Short game brings up 3rd and 6.
That's the stops that Lecanto's got to have against this Citrus Hurricanes offense.
Big play here for Citrus and Lecanto as Citrus takes a snap. Low snap, looking at pressure coming. He eludes it, gets the ball out to C.J. Henry. One move and then steps out of bounds, but he's got the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. A good move by Connor Bishop as he gets away from number 55. That's Javion Mathis, who was coming in on the blitz. Clock stops, 5:05 as he steps out of bounds.
I think the coaches wasn't too happy about what happened with their quarterback. After he already got rid of the ball, he got taken to the ground.
Coach O'Brien trying to protect Connor Bishop a little bit. So we're going to go here. Is going to be Weems in motion. Snap is going to be a toss sweep to this side. Cuts inside, twists and turns, and then gets out of the tackle, gets into the end zone. TJ Weems.
I'll tell you right now, what really helped Citrus is that block that the kid put on Bresenhan. He come up and put a good block on Bresenhan and was able to let his running back get up there and put 6 more points on the board.
Yeah, Bresenhan came off his cornerback position, and there's a kick out for the running back, and that allowed TJ Weems to get up the field and get the end zone. He did make a little spin move at the end to get inside, but
good run.
Still good blocking by the teammates for TJ Weems. 20-0 your score with the extra point coming. Connor Eckley doing the kicking duties.
Lecanto's got to find a way to get some points on the board, or Citrus is going to blow this game away.
Yeah, you really got to get some momentum here. Got to get some energy coming out off the sidelines. Snap, kick is up, and it is good. No, it's no good. Okay, so 20-0 is your score. 4:55 left in this first half. Citrus leads and has dominated in this last 10 minutes. So we're going to stay here as we get ready. Just want to welcome everybody in and acknowledge our sponsors, the Eagle Buick GMC, as you can see it right on there on the screen. Proline Tile, Sweetwater Homes, Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms, and DCI Countertops. Appreciate everything they do to allow us to have this game of the week every Friday night. So Citrus is 6-0, ranked 31st in the 5A state rankings right now coming out of Max Preps. It's kind of I believe, a little bit of a shove to Citrus as they got to get something going here and get a little bit higher on that. Dunallen is ranked a little bit higher, definitely higher. They're in the top 10. And but it's funny because Nature Coast, who they play, Citrus plays in 2 weeks, is ranked 3 spots behind them at 34.
Yeah, I think I think Citrus can do it. I think Citrus can get up in the top 10.
They've got a well-rounded team. I mean, you got
They
a lot of
do.
weapons.
They got a lot of speed, a lot of good talent
Mm-hmm.
on those Citrus Hurricanes.
Skazvava with a kick, low line drive, going to bounce. They're going to let it run out of bounds. It'll be a penalty right as it go out, right at the 1 yard line.
You just got to hate them penalties.
Yeah, he was aiming for the corner and he made it, but he just a little 1 yard short. Should have had it back in the end zone. Would have been a touchback.
He probably thought, like, come on, pick up the ball and run it. Come
Yeah,
on, come on,
That's
come
what he
on.
was hoping for. So this is the 5th possession for the Panthers in the first half. 4:55 left here in the second quarter. So they're going to start at the 35-yard line. Again, their starting quarterback, Ryan Rogers, out in concussion protocol. Luke Momberg is doing the Wildcat, and Thomas Huffman has been supplying the quarterback position when Momberg is not in the Wildcat. He is in the Wildcat right now with 2 sidecars on each side. Handoff. No, he's going to fake it, and Momberg gets taken down behind the line of scrimmage as the blocking came loose on that. Number 7 was in there for Lecanto, along with Jeff Banning. And number 30, Jose Rodriguez.
Yeah, Lecanto's got to find a way to move the ball. I would do a couple fake handoffs and little screen passes.
Yeah, it's. I'm sure that Momberg is not proficient at quarterback right now, and this is kind of a stopgap situation until Ryan gets back. But
Yeah,
they're going to have to make do on this. It's going to be an empty backfield for Momberg.
you got to do something. You got to try to pass the ball and pick up some yardage.
Yeah, they're
yards.
just blitzing you right now, and they know it's going to be a run, so everything comes up with a run blitz. And Momberg doesn't like what he sees, and he's going to call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout here. 4:05 left here in the second quarter. We're right back after these messages. You're watching YouTube Citrus Preps live stream high school football.
At Eagle Buick GMC, folks take a liking to our way of business. They love that we're family owned and family friendly. You get the best selection, the best price, and the best dealership experience. With affordable leases and incredible discounts, find what you're looking for, or we'll find it for you. And we always honor our military and veterans. Eagle Buick GMC in Homosassa, under the giant American flag.
And we are back. 4:05 left here in the first half. 20-0 is your score. Citrus Hurricanes lead here on senior night. Good crowd has come into the Citrus Bowl, and the weather is cooperating. It's a beautiful night here in Central Florida. Momberg direct snap, looking for some running room. Gets out to the left-hand side where he got some good run last time. Taken down by number 17. That is Jacob Palmieri.
Like you said, the weather's cooperating with us. No rain. I
No.
mean, nice breeze blowing through.
Breeze is beautiful.
At least it ain't hot like it's been.
We are in the fall. It's good.
Yeah. Finally.
Right on the Nature Coast. If you're watching this anywhere else, you want to come down here, it's a beautiful, beautiful area. Citrus County, one of the best places to live. Thomas Huffman, quarterback with Rodriguez to his left. Momberg takes a break. Snap. He's going to throw it. He's going to look, throws to his left. Goes high, almost caught. Intended for number 14. I believe that's Bresnahan. So
I'll tell you, Bresnahan, he tried to come up with a ball, and he got his hands on it. He just couldn't come down with it, and it would have been a first down.
C.J. Henry back deep for the Hurricanes. Had a nice run back last time on the punt return.
Now, if you was a coach, you're down 20-0, 3:15 left to go in the first half. Why not try to do like a fake punt? And
I would
try to
see
get
that,
the
but
first
I'm
down?
not sure we got the personnel on the board to do that. It's going to be a bounce right to C.J. and he's going to let it go. Now he's going to take it at the 5-yard line, makes one miss, And then he's taken down right at the 1. And is that going to be a touchback? No. They're going to say down at the 1 yard line.
That was
great
a good
tackle.
Play. That was a good play by the Lecanto's punting team and got him down at the 2 yard line.
They're going to say it's a 2 yard line. Riley Green, I believe, was the first person down there and didn't go for the fake like he did last time.
Yeah.
And got him this time. You can do it once to Riley, but you can't do it twice.
Hey, Citrus got to be careful right here. They're in a bad position.
That's very true, Greg. That's where you don't want to be.
But the way Citrus been moving the ball, they can get out of this pretty easy. But I think Lecanto can stop them, though.
I'm sure the coaches are going to be talking to C.J. Henry about this punt return. Let it go, let it go, let it go.
Oh, the coach has probably gotten down. Why did you do that?
Yeah. You know, when your feet are inside the 10, you don't take it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Connor Bishop, snap, handoff.
As said, Mike, Citrus was in a bad position, but they got the offense to get out of that bad spot, and you just seen it right there.
Starting to see the offensive line for Citrus. It's a little bit at their will, basically moving the holes and put some holes together.
Oh, yeah.
So clock under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Weems at the wing left side. Wilcox on the left of Bishop. He's going to look to pass, looking, throws a little button hook, almost picked off as
I think their player's hurt something. I think he twisted his ankle, Mike.
I
something
think
happened.
he went down right away because he did not. I'm not sure if he
went
twisted
down
his
pretty
ankle.
quick.
It went quick, straight down to the ground. And that does not look good.
They don't look good at all because, I mean, as soon as he started running, he went down real quick.
So we've got a couple injuries here that's taking his toll on the Hurricanes, and we're going to come back as they evaluate what we've got here on the side on the player. And 2:16 left, 20-0 here. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching live high school football on Citrus Preps.
Changing your kitchen or bath? Let the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms help you update your old kitchen or bathroom. For over 33 years, the Deem family has provided quality products and services to homeowners and builders, from total remodels to changing out your countertops.
DCI Countertops is our 15,000 square foot facility for manufacturing your silestone, granite, and Corian countertops. We can provide all your countertop needs directly from the manufacturer. So for your next project, remember the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms and DCI Countertops.
Don't dream it.
Deem it.
Your #1 source for tile is Proline Tile of Citrus County. Their 3,000 square foot showroom has a vast selection of wall, floor, natural stone tile, glass tile, and pool tiles to satisfy even the hardest to please customer. They also have interlocking pavers, slate, and marble, as well as wood flooring. So whether you're remodeling or building the home of your dreams, Proline Tile of Citrus County can guide you to the best tile packages to meet all of your needs. Proline Tile, 7119 West Gulf to Lake Highway in Crystal River. Sweetwater Homes is the premier builder on the Nature Coast of Florida, building quality homes since 1989. Whether you are looking for a retirement community, a home with beautiful natural surroundings, or a second home, Sweetwater Homes offers it all. We have various floor plans that take advantage of our unique area here on the Nature Coast of Florida, and our custom home planning can make your dreams come true. Visit us at sweetwaterhomes.com or call 352-382-4888.
And we are back. Welcome in. We have an injury timeout, and it's Julius Gardner, wide receiver, who got a little hurt in the first period.
Yeah.
And just on that cut, and they're taking him away on a stretcher, or on the cart, basically. But I don't think we'll see him the rest of the day. Well, hopefully everything is going to turn out okay, and hopefully it'll be all right for tomorrow or next week's game.
Yeah, it ain't a good sign when a kid goes down the first time, then tries to go back out and tries to play again. I'm hoping that Gardner's okay, and and I'm hoping he didn't maybe tear his ligament.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that, you know, Citrus runs the ball here and gets a 4th down. It's one thing that Citrus got to worry about. They're coming up on some really crucial games. They're going to be playing Chris River at the end, Nature Coast. You don't want to lose a lot of good players to injury here, so that's what they got to really watch here. They're up by 20. You start playing, second teamers, get those first timers off of there. So see what happens.
And I think the team that Citrus has really got to worry about is I think it's Chris River, because you know Chris River's going to come out ready to play against them.
Riley Green going to be back deep for Lecanto. Scazafava is the punter. Snap, the kick, low line drive. And it could bounce and get a Citrus Hurricane bounce, but it's still going to be good field position for Lecanto Panthers at the Hurricane 40.
So let's see what Lecanto's offense can do and move this ball downfield.
You got 1:16 left here in the first half, and they got to get something on board. If they get something on board, it could be a little bit of a game coming in the second half.
Yeah. I'll tell you, man, this weather is great.
You know, the wind has just now picked up a little bit. And it's not, it's funny because the hurricane flags are a little blowing a little bit. But let's see what they can do here as Momberg is going to go back to the Wildcat and Huffman goes to the sideline. So Momberg in the Wildcat. 2 setbacks to each side. Looking for a power run. Green in motion. No, he's going to pass the ball. Throws across the middle. Caught.
What a catch.
Nice throw and catch. In traffic, that's number 6, Hayden Parker, and he gets leveled as he catches it.
I tell you, man, to have 4 guys on you like that and still come up with a good catch and yardage.
How about that
Nice
throw
play.
from Momberg,
Oh,
too?
man.
What the heck? We didn't know he was a
Nice
quarterback.
throw.
We thought he was a running back.
Yeah, we didn't know he could throw either.
105 counting here as they're trying to put something on the board. Got to speed up the play here as we get going, and we got one player who's going to have to get off, and we got a timeout. 55 seconds left as we had some confusion in the backfield, and Lecanto's going to talk it over here, wants to try to put some kind of points on the board.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for the sake of the Hurricanes and prayers going out to the receiver that just got hurt, man. My prayers are out to him, and hopefully he gets better.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Hopefully it's just a minor injury. Maybe it's something that we can just twisted ankle he can kind of get away from. But you don't want any ligament damage in that. Julius Gardner had a 53-yard touchdown pass from Connor Bishop in the first half. The first quarter. And he was a very potent part of that offense.
Yes, he is, man. The kid's got a lot of talent. He's tall and quick. And you'd hate to see him get hurt like that.
So the Panthers trying to put some points on the board with Momberg. No, the Huffmans come back as Momberg to his left now. Green in the slot near sideline. Snap, looking, throws a pass outside. Caught by Bresnahan, turns it up, tries to get out of bounds. He should get out of bounds as he continues. The clock is winding at 46 seconds and counting. Snap, Huffman's looking, throws across the middle. And he telegraphed that pass, and there was 2 people on Riley Green. I'm sorry, it was Riley Green coming across.
That was a good pass. Perfect pass, and just fortunately the receiver wasn't come up with the ball. So
incompletion stops the clock with 28 seconds left, 3rd and short. Huffman again. And we've got a time.
Eagle Buick GMC. Folks take a liking to our way of business. They love that we're family owned and family friendly. You get the best selection, the best price, and the best dealership experience. With affordable leases and incredible discounts, find what you're looking for, or we'll find it for you. And we always honor our military and veterans. Eagle Buick GMC in Homosassa, under the giant American flag.
And we are back. Welcome into live stream high school football here on Citrus Preps. This is a rivalry game, and the Marine Corps rivalry game is on both sides of the of the schools here, one on Lecanto and one on the Citrus side. They're having a contest of a chin-up contest to see which school is going to be the winner. As we get ready for 28 seconds left in the first half, Thomas Huffman doing the quarterback duties as Ryan Rogers is out. Huffman, two-step drop, looks, throws a deep ball. Overthrown, he was open. Riley Green was open, just overthrew him and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
He just put a little too much power behind it and was overthrew him.
And that was a little. Go ahead.
I think it'll be. I think my honest opinion, it'll be smart. Go ahead and go for it. Try to get some points on the board before halftime.
I think they're going to try a field goal. Number
That'll
27
be a
is out there.
long field goal.
That's Andrew Knighton, and Thomas Huffman is doing the holding duties. And this is.
It's going to be a long field goal. This is probably about, what, a 40-something yarder?
No, it's 27. It's 37 yards, about 40. You're right. Kick is up. And is it going to be long enough?
No.
Just short. It was straight, but it just short dropped ahead of it. 17 seconds left, and the Citrus Hurricanes will take over on downs.
I mean, that ain't a bad decision to go for the field goal, to at least try to get some points on the board. But I would have went for it and tried to get the first down and maybe try to go get a touchdown.
I would have too. The wind was blowing that way, so I think that's maybe made the decision a little easier for Coach Harper to try to put that ball up there.
He probably said, "Oh, we got this, man. Go out there and kick that ball. That wind's going to blow it." That wasn't the case.
So the score here, 20-0 at the Citrus Bowl. 17 seconds left to see if the Citrus Hurricanes want to try for some more.
I think they're going to take a knee going to halftime with the lead.
I would too.
But it looks like the coach has got a different decision. So
C.J. Henry's on the near sideline, and Connor Bishop's going to be an empty backfield. It'll be one-on-one on both sides. Snap. He's just going to try to throw a deep ball as far as he can. Throws a deep ball across the middle, and it's intercepted.
picked off.
It's almost like a punt.
10
seconds left, though. But
I would have went. That's something you don't do.
yeah,
Why not take a knee, let the clock run out, go into halftime with the 20-0 lead?
I agree with that. Blaze Bethlehem was the interceptor then on the cornerback position. Intended for Zaire Wilcox, and that's going to give one more chance to Thomas Huffman. See if they can put some points on the board.
I think right here you got it for Lecanto. You have to go for a Hail Mary.
Not
we
sure
want to
that
get some points on the board. Why not?
I'm not sure that Huffman can throw it that far, but we'll see. Maybe a little razzle-dazzle here play. 10 seconds left here in the first half.
You never know. They might sneak Ryan in there somehow.
Snap. He's going to rotate. He just throws a deep ball as far as he can. It's up for grabs and caught.
What a catch.
And at the 30-yard line, taken down, and that's going to be 2 seconds left, and they're going to call a timeout. So all the way down there, caught by number 6, Hayden Parker.
What a catch. What a catch. And I think right here, I think you got to go back to him. Why not go back to him or go to the other side now? Because
got to be in the end zone here. Got to be in the
exactly.
end zone, though.
Now your Citrus Hurricanes, they're probably like, okay, they're going to go back to number 6 again. We got to put some pressure on them.
Got to get the flag up. Flag fell out. So
I think he was calling a
this
penalty
ball's
on
got to
himself.
be snapped right at when they blow the whistle. Sideline infraction. Here we go. Oh, and there was motion over there on the sideline. He throws the ball deep in the end zone, and it's an offensive penalty. So
it's still going to give him a last chance, though. Even the clock runs out, it's still going to give him a chance to try to put some points on the board.
what a wind is kicking up now. So we have one chance with 0 time on the clock. Ball's at the 25-yard line. Momberg's in the slot along with Bresnan. They're going to switch out places with number 12. That's Connor Herndon. Green in the slot on the far sideline. And we're looking for one play. So we got a deep backfield for the linebackers are all the way back for Citrus. Are all the way back at the 10-yard line. Deep coverage. You're going to throw a deep ball. One-on-one to Herndon. He catches it.
Touchdown.
And that's a touchdown. Wow.
I think Lecanto just got away with the penalty on that because he did shove that kid out of the way and to make the catch, and Lecanto just got away with offensive pass interference.
Either way, they put 6 points on the board. There's no call, and the flag's on the play, so it's going to be counting. As the last play with no timeout, they get 6 points right back in this ball game.
Yeah.
We're missing one more player here as they come back, as number 27, Knighton, looking to do the extra point duties. Good pass from Huffman as Herndon made some space. Got a little bit of space out there. You can't blame him for trying, and he did it and got away with it.
Yeah.
Snap. Knighton, kick is up, and it is good. So with 0 time on the clock, Lecanto Panthers get on the board. 20-7 is your score.
Mike, we got to do one more thing.
Yeah,
too.
go ahead. Hey, we got.
I want to give a shout out to my Uncle Sherman Osby. Today's his 61st birthday. Happy birthday, Uncle Sherman.
Happy birthday. Thanks for tuning in, by the way.
Yeah.
So halftime here at the Citrus Bowl, 20-7 is your score. Citrus Hurricanes lead. We'll be back with some halftime messages and some updates on scores. You're watching live high school football on Citrus Preps on YouTube.
Changing your kitchen or bath? Let the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms help you update your old kitchen or bathroom. For over 33 years, the Deem family has provided quality products and services to homeowners and builders, from total remodels to changing out your countertops.
DCI Countertops is our 15,000 square foot facility for manufacturing your silestone, granite, and Corian countertops. We can provide all your countertop needs directly from the manufacturer. So for your next project, remember the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms and DCI Countertops.
Don't dream it.
Deem it.
Your #1 source for tile is Proline Tile of Citrus County. Their 3,000 square foot showroom has a vast selection of wall, floor, natural stone tile, glass tile, and pool tiles to satisfy even the hardest to please customer. They also have interlocking pavers, slate, and marble, as well as wood flooring. So whether you're remodeling or building the home of your dreams, Proline Tile of Citrus County can guide you to the best tile packages to meet all of your needs. Proline Tile, 7119 West Gulf to Lake Highway in Crystal River. Sweetwater Homes is the premier builder on the Nature Coast of Florida, building quality homes since 1989. Whether you are looking for a retirement community, a home with beautiful natural surroundings, or a second home, Sweetwater Homes offers it all. We have various floor plans that take advantage of our unique area here on the Nature Coast of Florida, and our custom home planning can make your dreams come true. Visit us at sweetwaterhomes.com or call 352-382-4888.
At Eagle Buick GMC, folks take a liking to our way of business. They love that we're family owned and family friendly. You get the best selection, the best price, and the best dealership experience. With affordable leases and incredible discounts, find what you're looking for, or we'll find it for you. And we always honor our military and veterans. Eagle Buick GMC in Homosassa, under the giant American flag.
And we welcome you back in here to live high school football here on Citrus Preps. And it's halftime here at the Citrus Bowl. Score 20-7, Citrus Hurricanes lead. And last 0-second score for the Lecanto Panthers as they get 6 points on the board to get back in contention for the second half. I'm joined by Brett Knudsen, who's going to give us some updates on some scores and his post-game, halftime comments, and see what we can say.
Yeah, right now, Mike, at the half, Crystal River is ahead of the Villages 21-7. Had a 21-0 lead, but the Villages scored late to cut into it. But nice to see a little offense from the Pirates. 21 points in the first half has to make Coach Lowry feel a little bit better. We talked about it yesterday, Mike, been struggling to find the offensive rhythm. And yeah, this is a good Villages team. This would be a good win for Crystal River to PI your strength of schedule by beating the Villages. And then, of course, you move forward and you still have Citrus remaining on the schedule. So an opportunity for Crystal River, but you really almost got to play perfect from here on out. Seven Rivers is tied with St. John's Country Day, no score early in that one. Another non-district game, just maybe a marker of who's who as we move forward. Nature Coast is losing to River Ridge 21-7. River Ridge opened up the season with a win at Crystal River, shut out the Pirates. Nature Coast, we talked about, 3-3 on the year. They had that big win over Crystal River last week, which really made this, in my mind, a two-horse race now, Nature Coast and Citrus for the district title. But if you're a Citrus fan and you're looking at those scores, you're saying, okay, maybe we're the favorites going into it. I mean, we haven't seen Nature Coast play in person, but in years past, they would be rolling through some of these opponents. I mean, River Ridge, perennial playoff team from that district down south, but I think they're down a little bit this year too. I mean, they're probably going to end up that one. I mean, hard to believe we could be 7 weeks into the season and you could see Nature Coast at 3-4.
Yeah.
And we talked about, look, no one is 100% sure how the strength of schedule is going to work itself out, but when we talked about it with Crystal River, one thing you get to 3 or 4 losses, you're going to have an uphill battle getting one of those wild card berths because your strength of schedule is not going to be very good, even if everybody else on your schedule and your opponent's schedule picks up a bunch of wins. That 500 record may not be good enough. You're certainly going to have to sweat out the last week of the regular season. So Citrus, of course, helping build their resume. That's one thing that will be interesting because Citrus hasn't played a very difficult schedule.
No.
They're not going to have a lot of guys that they've played going to end up with 8-9 wins. The other thing that may hurt too, and we talk about Nature Coast. I mean, it would be helping Citrus if Nature Coast was 7-0.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you beat them, and it would help them if Crystal River
was that way.
Yeah, so
that's why they're ranked 31st right now because their strength of schedule is not that good, and they're down there on that lower level. But they've got Hernando, Nature Coast, and Crystal River coming up. Now, if Crystal River can pull out a win off the Villages, and Nature Coast can pull out a win there, then that's a little bit better story for them coming through the second half.
You got a Hernando team that's 3-3 and in action tonight against Springstead. You would assume that might be another loss for the Leopards. So that's Citrus is not getting a whole lot of help from the rest of their district in terms of helping their strength of schedule, and that's a little bit of an odd year. But then you look down south, we mentioned River Ridge, maybe not who they've been. Zephyr Hills struggling a little bit too, so maybe it will all even out. But I think everybody in this district right now, you got to be thinking we got to win it to get in because a wild card is going to be hard to get. I mean, even for Citrus, you could see Citrus wind up 9-1, and if that only loss is to Nature Coast,
that's going to be hard to say. Yep.
Are you going to get in as one of those 4 wild cards? And who knows? That's
what worries them on this game, and we're talking 20-7 lead. Last second score, but a couple of injuries for Citrus, and that's where you worry about going into this last 3 games for them. Julius Gardner now looks like he's out for maybe this game for sure, maybe out next game, and you got Malachi Cooks. Both of their leading receivers are out.
Yeah.
That's where you worry that maybe you don't want to play these players, or you want to make sure you're looking at substituting them. That's a big deal for Coach O'Brien to try to figure out.
Well, yeah, and I mean, you're right now, you're in a battle. I mean, it's 13-point lead, so it's not like you're going to have a lot of time to rest guys here in the second half unless something changes dramatically, and give Lecanto credit for fighting through it.
Sure.
You talk about a big play in the game, a couple of them right there. I think the first one was that kick that was fielded
and then
inside the 5, and that led to a quick 3-and-out. You had the injury and then, Lecanto ends up missing the field goal, but then you got a chance to run the clock out if you're Citrus and just go to the house. You're up 20 to. I mean, if you were at midfield or something, I see it, but give Lecanto credit. They come up with a really nice pick, a couple of plays, and boom, that untimed down after a penalty.
Yeah,
they get a touchdown out of it, and there's a little bit of momentum on the Panther side, and Citrus will get the ball to start the second half. We'll see if the Lecanto defense, who's actually played pretty well tonight.
They have.
We kind of talked about it before the game. Lecanto's defense has been pretty good most of the year. I mean, that's certainly been the strength of their team. It hasn't been offense. It's been the defensive side of the ball, and they've played pretty well tonight to keep this, a 13-point game, and, they're right in it now.
Well, you figure they held them to 2 scores really on offense. So there was 1 pick six from the defense, and, that's what the big difference is right now.
Yeah, I mean, you take away that pick six, and all of a sudden this is a completely different ball game. But I think, Lecanto's got to be happy where they're sitting, and like you mentioned, I mean, now does Citrus become a little one-dimensional with those receivers out? We've seen Fryer as a guy that can catch the football for Citrus, but
C.J. Henry can too.
Yeah, so does this help the Lecanto defense? And right now it's one of those games where it's almost the next mistake. It may be huge right there. Who's going to make it, and
exactly
that could turn everything.
Yep.
And Lecanto was searching for momentum. I mean, you consider what happened last week. They get down 20-0 in this one, and they're probably thinking, no boy, here we go. And then boom, you just gave them a ton of confidence going into the third quarter. So we'll see how it all plays out. But so far, pretty good game here between these two county rivals.
Yeah, as we said before, Greg mentioned it and I mentioned it. It was, this is a rivalry game. You throw out the records, you don't care. You just try to play the game as best your ability. It looked a little bit downtrodden for the first quarter or so for Lecanto, but this momentum with the late score with zero time on the clock score, that'll probably push them a little bit and see what they can do in the third quarter. That's been one of their Achilles heels coming in, is that their starts at the front of the game and at the start of the second half has always been a little slow, and they need to stay get a fast start here in the second half and try to get some more points on the board. But you called it, and Greg called it before, was about kneeling down and just running out the clock instead of throwing that long pass downfield.
So let's make a correction real quick on that Crystal River score, Mike. It's flip-flopped. It's now 28-7, the Villages in front. So we had that score wrong. It's 28-7, the Villages in front of Crystal River. So now you talk about that strength of schedule in this district. It just all of a sudden took a dive on a wrong score. But it is Crystal River down. And so, all those nice things we said about getting the offense turned around,
not working.
You're going to have to take it back.
All right, we're going to take another break. We'll come back right before the kickoff and get this second half started. 20-7 is your score here at the Citrus Bowl on senior night. Citrus Hurricanes lead. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching and listening to live high school football on Citrus Preps on YouTube.
Changing your kitchen or bath models to changing out your countertops.
DCI Countertops is our 15,000 square foot facility for manufacturing your silestone, granite, and Corian countertops. We can provide all your countertop needs directly from the manufacturer. So for your next project, remember the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms and DCI Countertops.
Don't dream it.
Deem it.
Your number one source for tile is Proline Tile of Citrus County. Their 3,000 square foot showroom has a vast selection of wall, floor, natural stone tile, glass tile, and pool tiles to satisfy even the hardest to please customer. They also have interlocking pavers, slate, and marble, as well as wood flooring. So whether you're remodeling or building the home of your dreams, Proline Tile of Citrus County can guide you to the best tile packages to meet all of your needs. Proline Tile, 7119 West Gulf to Lake Highway in Crystal River. Sweetwater Homes is the premier builder on the Nature Coast of Florida, building quality homes since 1989. Whether you are looking for a retirement community, a home with beautiful natural surroundings, or a second home, Sweetwater Homes offers it all. We have various floor plans that take advantage of our unique area here on the Nature Coast of Florida, and our custom home planning can make your dreams come true. Visit us at sweetwaterhomes.com or call 352-382-4888.
At Eagle Buick GMC, folks take a liking to our way of business. They love that we're family owned and family friendly. You get the best selection, the best price, and the best dealership experience. With affordable leases and incredible discounts, find what you're looking for, or we'll find it for you. And we always honor our military and veterans. Eagle Buick GMC in Homosassa, under the giant American flag. At Eagle Buick
And welcome back
GMC, folks
into
take a liking
Citrus
to our
Preps
way.
live high school football as the referees arrive a little late. Players are out on the field. I'm Mike Deem along with Greg Johnson doing the color. And we welcome you to high school football game of the week here at the Citrus Bowl, where second half gets ready to get started. 20-7 is your score. Citrus Hurricanes lead. And we just had a fan of ours. Appreciate
That's pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, you got the happy birthday shout out to your uncle. We've got Jordan, an ex-homecoming queen here from Citrus. She loves Citrus Preps. We appreciate you watching and tuning in. We're going to take a step back here and let you show the field. And Coach Harper is like, "Where you been?
Why are you showing up
Why are you
late?
showing up late? My guys are on the field. We're ready to go."
We're ready to play some football.
Referee's just taking a little break.
They're probably saying, hey, listen, we're older than most of these kids out here, so we're going to take our time.
That's why we get carts. They're going to move it up on the penalty. They're flipping the field. That's what they're doing. So the players got on the wrong sides. Coach Harper had to make them switch it up. Just getting started here in this second quarter. No time on the clock, waiting for this kickoff as they flip the fields here.
I noticed, Mike, I don't know what's going on, but it looks like they're doing a cancer for somebody tonight that Citrus is wearing
Well, it is
black
breast.
and pink.
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so I think that's what they're doing.
I forgot about that.
That's right, pink all the way through. And we were talking, as Brett mentioned on halftime, and you said it during the play, when then instead of throwing that pass, just kneel down and let the clock run out and then go into the class, and then that cost them 7 points.
Yes,
and
it sure did.
Coach O'Brien probably kicking himself in the shins right now for doing that, but a good call by you saying, hey, that's not the right call for that particular time. 17 seconds was on the clock. And we got an onside kick with Lecanto as it goes 10 yards, and is it done? Yes, and they get recovered. It is Lecanto doing an onside kick, and the kicker recovers the ball. Number 27, Andrew Knighton.
I think that was a pretty good, smart play by Lecanto, but
they're gonna say
did it go 10 yards?
Did it go 10? Yes.
But before we get further into the game, I noticed that number 10 for Citrus is on the sideline with his team, sitting without pads on, so he's done for tonight.
That's good. That's at least he's
he's
not
going to be
in the
healthy.
hospital.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to be. They can get him healthy and ready for the next game.
So the Lecanto Panthers surprised the Citrus Hurricanes with an onside kick and recover it 1st and 10 on the inside of the Citrus Hurricanes sideline as we get ready for the first play of the second half. The wind is picked up and it's going in Lecanto's face now as Thomas Huffman is in the quarterback position. You can hear the wind blowing in the microphones as we get motion across. Snap. That's Momberg trying to pick his way through, and he gets to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to push it out. And they're going to say he was down forward progress. It'd be second, and gave him a half a yard.
Lecanto's offense has got to do a little bit more better at blocking. They're not picking up guys and blocking. They get their runners time to run the football to get yardage.
Yep.
And that's what's really hurting Lecanto right now.
Yeah, the Citrus defense is getting penetration through the gaps, and they're starting to see what they can do. So 2nd and long after the onside kick recovery. Thomas Huffman at the quarterback position. Momberg to his left. Motion and Momberg. Snap. Handoff. Green, who tries to cut right side, cuts right up and gets about 4 or 5 yards. Still battling, gets just outside the 40-yard line. I saw the 42. So
good run.
3rd and 5.
That's a good run. That's now you see Lecanto out picking up guys and making blocks to pick up yardage. And that's what they got to do the whole game. You can't just do it every now and then. You got to do it the whole game on the offense and let your Lecanto running backs move the ball upfield.
So 10:40 and counting. We'll see if Huffman's going to go into the air or going to give it back to Momberg to see if he can get that first down. Wing formation now with the slot side back. Momberg's to the left. He's going to look to pass, looking. He's going to run. Now he's going to scramble out and throws it all the way down and then intended for nobody. I think he overthrew it. Not sure if it was intended for Riley Green or or not, but that's going to be an incompletion. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to punt the ball.
I think that was a pretty bad play by the quarterback. If you don't see nobody open, but you got blockers in front of you, why not try to run the ball and pick up yardage and get the first down?
Great point, Greg. Yeah, it was wide open. He could have put it, but that, again,
He could have got a yardage.
Inexperienced quarterback in there for Riley. For Riley.
Yeah, you're right on that, Mike. And I mean, he could have probably ran the ball and got a first down.
Yep. Kick is up, and it's kind of kick out of bounds, trying to angle it. And there's a flag on the play down where the return man was. See what the call is.
If it's against Citrus, I might give.
I'm not sure it was on the kick or.
But the thing is, if it's against Citrus, would I give Lecanto the first down?
Not sure if it was during the play or it was before. I didn't see the call.
Something about a legal motion against. Looked like it was against Citrus. I'm not for sure.
So we had a friend of yours who was a referee chastise us for our last thing. When
This is what we need him right now.
Yeah, where's he? We need some answers now.
I'm looking for him. I don't even see him.
Yeah, he's probably in the crowd somewhere. It's a pretty good crowd here. So I'm not sure what they're calling here, but if it's a penalty on Citrus, like you said, Greg, it would give them a first down. If
It would give Lecanto a first down.
because it was 5 yards. I'm not sure
They're talking for a while, so
And the flag is way
Way
back
back.
where the return
Exactly.
man was, so I'm not
Yeah.
really sure what that call can be. It was 30 yards past. Clock is stopped at 10:14 as they have a caucus and a coffee break or something with the referees. But they do got to get it right, and
they do.
as your friend said,
Yeah.
that's a hard job. It's very fast out there, and you're watching it on TV. We can always make those calls from our seat cushion and our buttocks.
And like he said before the game too, when he come up to us, he's also said only why he's not out of the reffing because he can't do Citrus games because he's got kids that go to school here.
Yeah, so there's no conflict of interest. That's another thing that's hard to do with all the referees. So, especially younger referees that have kids.
But it looks like it was against Citrus, but would they give Lecanto a first down though?
Yeah, it looks like they're coming back on the field, and they're going to move it. I'm not sure
And
if it was
it
a
is
fourth.
against Citrus.
So that should give them a first down.
That would give Lecanto a first down.
So it is a first down. So it's going to be a first down for Citrus. I mean, for Lecanto, as that penalty hurts Citrus and puts them back on defense.
And I wonder if it was like a legal motion on Citrus.
How can it be? I don't know. I don't know what call it was, to be honest with you. So 10:14, the clock is stopped with the penalty, and Lecanto gets another chance. Huffman's going to go back, and they're going to trip receivers down here stacked high, and we've got a flag on Coach O'Brien, who is
The ref actually threw the ball to the coach, and the coach let it hit him in the head. So why would you call a penalty on a coach for doing something like that? I mean,
sure
that's not right.
I'm sure
That's
there's
not
some
right.
unsportsmanlike words that were coming out, but
He didn't really. I don't think he really said anything, but
unsportsmanlike conduct. So that's going to be 15 yards on the coach. So this is a prime opportunity for the Panthers to get on the board here and change the momentum.
I wonder too, Mike, if a player might have said something to the ref.
I'm not sure if it was a player, but I thought it was Coach O'Brien as he whipped off his head set after that. Huffman with a single setback. Like I said, stacked right receivers as Momberg goes in motion and then gets into the backfield. Motion again, Riley Green. Snap, handoff. The cut outside. He's going to try to cut back inside as Momberg, but he gets hit. There's a flag coming, a late flag coming in.
Looks like it's going to be against Citrus again.
We'll see what the call is. Holding against Lecanto, so that's going to push him back. So a little bit of a flag fest to start here in the third quarter. We've had 4 flags in and we've only gone 2 minutes.
First, I'll tell you, the first half, man, you hardly see any
Yeah.
penalties. Now the second half, you're seeing all kinds of flags.
Well, they got
going
on the
flying.
field late, so they're gonna say, I gotta get going here. I gotta get warmed up. I gotta get their arms warmed up.
I got to get my arms warmed up. Let me throw a couple flags.
Yeah, there you go. So 10-2 left here in the third quarter as we get Lecanto moves back. It'll be 1st and 23 yards.
I noticed one thing too, when that penalty was thrown on the coaches were getting yelling at the players too.
Yeah, you got to get him back.
Yeah.
So 9:45 and counting here. Huffman with Momberg to his left. Snap, he's going to roll to his left. Looking, pressure coming. Throws a ball down and drops in the ground. And Huffman is hit.
Yeah, he took a hard hit right there.
He's okay. Now we're getting a call as coach, offensive coordinator for Lecanto is on the field calling the plays. So again,
luckily they didn't throw a flag for him being that far out on the field.
9:32 left here in the third quarter, 2nd and 23.
Lecanto's got to find a way to move the ball forward, not backwards.
Wing formation with Huffman empty backfield. Snap, Huffman's going to roll to his left, looks, got pressure coming, throws a screen, and that's going to be Riley Green, I believe, who's going to take it down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Now it's going to be number 6, Hayden Parker. So 3rd and a mile.
Yeah, they got a long ways to go to get the first down. They got to come up with a big play. Lecanto does. Citrus defense they come fired up in the second half.
I don't know if there's a play in the playbook for that amount of yardage.
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Draw it up in the sand. That's what you're going to do. 8:55 and left here in this third quarter. Huffman, pressure coming. Got to throw. He's going to throw the ball deep. On zone and intercepted. So he threw it up for grabs. Trying to see who that is. That's number 6. Mikey Gatto with the interception.
See, on that play, Mike, I would have went for number 14, Bresenhan over here. I would have threw the ball up for him, because he's a little bit taller than the guy covering him. Why not try to give it to him?
Yeah, you got to look at those mismatches. And I think, again, coming back from inexperience on the quarterback, trying to see the field, and he just didn't recognize that.
Yeah, you're right on that, Mike.
Of course, we're 14 stories up. We can see down, but
yeah, we can't see what kind of matchups are down on the field.
Exactly, very true. So Connor Bishop gets started here in the first possession of this second half. Motion with Weems. It's going to be a toss sweep as he comes to the sideline trying to cut back in, and good play by Lecanto. Bottles up, but good yardage still for Weems.
But good stop by Lecanto. We got a player hurt.
Weems is slow to get up, along with number 34 for Lecanto. That's Dieter Wonderly. Good tackle by Javion Mathis and the linebacking core, Jared Farrell. So gain of about 5. Motion again. Snap. Wilcox, left side. Makes one tackle, but a good one by number 11. Bringing down that's Kendrick Tenner on the tackle.
That's what Lecanto's got to do. Lecanto's got to find a way to stop him in the backfield to stop the run and push him back to make him have to punt the ball.
So 3rd and short for Connor Bishop. Wilcox to his right. And Weems again in motion. Handoff inside. That's Jacob Fryer, who goes all the way out to the 25, 30. And he gets the first down before he's taken out of bounds. And there's a late hit.
That was a late hit. That was not good for Lecanto to be doing stuff like that.
That'll be another 15 yards tacked onto it. Not sure who was the offender there. But 7:30 left here in this third quarter. So we've had 6 flags now in the third quarter already. 6 penalties called. 1 on the coach for Citrus. There's a personal foul, going to move it 15 yards down the field. 1st and 10 for Citrus Hurricanes.
We've been talking about these players out here. We got to give a shout out to all these cheerleaders for a lot of stuff they're doing too to get these fans fired up on both sides.
Good point. They do a lot of work too. That it is, by the way, a sport. There's a bubble screen, a wide receiver screen, and CJ, he is hurt too as he gets his leg buckled under. That's not a good sign for CJ Henry. And then we got Blaze Bresnahan, who now is hurt also.
They both, Bresnahan looks like it's his leg too.
Yep. So we
They're
got
both down.
CJ Henry down. He kind of came down awkwardly, and Bresnahan came down. It looks like he may just be cramping.
Bresnahan's been playing a lot of this whole game. He's been playing offense and defense.
Both ways, yep.
Yeah, so I mean, it don't take much to cramp up.
Clock
But
stop.
we got one player up.
Clock stops at 7:08 as CJ Henry gets up for Citrus.
And his is a leg injury too, so hopefully his ain't too bad. And
So that's their third wide receiver, or second wide receiver tonight, but third receiver
Yeah.
out.
And like you said, we had one receiver get hurt, try to go back out and play, then got hurt again and wasn't able to come back and play in the game.
So let's see.
I'm
what the
hoping
call
a
is.
hamstring injury on Bresnahan because he's a big player for Lecanto.
He is. Looks like they're working on his calves, but we'll see what that is. So 7:08 left here in the third quarter. We haven't got an update on Chris Rivers, still 28-7. We'll take a check at that. Seven Rivers was tied, I believe, in this. And then Dunellen is not playing tonight. They're off tonight. And as Bresnahan gets going off limping, we'll see if he can get back. So the score for Chris River Villages is 28-10. Villages lead. And the third quarter for the Chris River game.
I figured that would have been a real close game, but
Yeah, Villages got a pretty good team. I mean,
They
went
do.
to the state championship last year, the Final Four, I believe.
and they're probably going to make it back again this year.
So we'll
I'm
see.
hoping. I'd like to see old Citrus be right there with them to
It'd be
try
nice.
to fight for the
Be nice to have a county team
Exactly.
get into playoffs.
exactly. And I think Citrus can do it. They keep winning games like they are. They can make it in.
I agree.
I mean, like you said, they still got to play. They got to play Chris River and
Nature
who else?
Coast,
Nature
Hernando.
Coast, Hernando.
They
So I
should,
mean,
you know, Hernando still is 3-3, but still kind of scary. They got to play Nature Coast after that. Nature Coast is losing right now. But Citrus has got to get through this game first. As Zaire Wilcox gets the ball to the left side, he got some running room. He's going to be out to the 50, 45, 40, and all the way inside the 35-yard line is taken down there.
that was a big play by Lecanto's defense, because if it wasn't for that kid getting out there and going into the angle like you're supposed to, that's 6 more points for Citrus.
Number 32, or 33, Braden Williams on the tackle. Sophomore, 5'10", 170-pounder. So it brings up first down for Citrus inside the 35-yard line of the Panthers. Bishop was Wilcox behind him in the pistol. Inside handoff, no, a flip out to Wilcox. Good read by Lecanto, but he makes a miss. Wilcox does in the backfield, gets inside the 25. I'm sorry, inside the 30-yard line, just outside the 25 on the 26. So gain of about 7. They're going to call it 2nd and 3. Actually, 2nd and 3.
You can't give up on Lecanto. Lecanto is playing their hearts. They're playing really good football, but they got to find a way to stop Citrus's running game and try to get this ball back and go down and put some more points on the board. Make it even closer.
Yeah, they're doing really well defensively. Clock under 6 minutes now. Bobbled snap, and the whistle was blown, but there's a flag in the backfield.
False start against Citrus.
So false start moves them back. So it brings up 2nd and long.
I went to the Chris River and Lecanto middle school football game, Mike, and I tell you, Lecanto middle school football team, they had a kid that had to be 6 foot tall,
Wow.
about 200 something pounds, and let me tell you, he was running the ball, and he ran it up the middle, and he was pushing people forward to get yardage. And
Yep.
I think that kid gets up to high school, he's going to be pretty tough to take down.
That's good. That's what I say. You just gotta watch for the, watch for the kids coming up.
Yeah, especially in the middle school division when they hit that JV. Man,
Yeah,
they're
and
going to be
Lecanto
tough.
JV was very good this year too. So, Coach Danny Allen, I think we got a winning season on there. So Coach Allen's here on the Oslo staff here and gave us some insight into some of the players before the game. And
I'd like to know what the JV's record is, because I mean it's.
Oh, we just have to ask the coach
I heard
right
they're
down here.
doing pretty good. Yeah, I like to ask them and find out.
So 5:49 on the clock as Citrus gets ready to play a second down here just outside the 30-yard line of the Panthers. Snap, toss, sweep to Weems. Got one man to beat. Cuts inside and a good tackle breakdown by Lecanto Panther. Trying to see who that was. I believe it's Riley Green. There it is. Riley Green making the tackle on TJ Weems. Short game.
Like we've been talking all night, this Lecanto defense they come out to play. I mean, if it wasn't for the offense throwing that interception for 6 points, this would only be a 14-7 ball game right here.
So we've got number 5 in there now. Wilcox makes the ball to the left-hand side and good stuff
stop.
hit. Number 24 for Lecanto hits him first.
And number 55
And number
too.
55, Javion Mathis.
That was a big stop for Lecanto because it brings the 4th down up.
I believe this is a 4th down tear. They're going to go for this. I'm trying to see who the wideout is out there that they brought in for C.J. Henry. You got Jacob Fryer on this sideline, and you got now they're switching sides. That's number 6. That's Mikey Gatto, who's going to come in at wide receiver for C.J. Henry. Motion, Fryer, snap. That's going to be Fryer on the edge. He gets cut inside. Does he get the first down? He does. So good run by Jacob Fryer as he gets the first down and moves the chains. 4:27 left in the third quarter.
That was a good decision by Citrus Hurricanes to go ahead and go for it. Every time they've been running that play the whole game, Mike, they've been gaining lots of yards.
So the ball's on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. Clock winding down to 4:16. Snap. Connor's going to throw. He's got some pressure coming. Doesn't see him. And he throws it, and it's just going to be thrown away.
Intentional grounding.
And that's going to be intentional grounding as Mr. 11, number Lecanto for number 11. That's going to be Kendrick Tenner chasing him down. And he gets a sack and a intentional grounding call.
I'll tell you, man, that number 11, I've been watching him most of the games. That kid is fast.
Yeah, Kendrick Tenner, I don't have him here what grade he's in, but he's got a freakish body for a high school guy. He looks pretty big.
He's tall.
And fast. So 4 minutes and 6 seconds as the clock stops with the penalty. Moves it back. It's 2nd and 25.
That's a decision you got to make. Take the sack. Why throw the ball away and get intentional grounding?
Right. On top of the sack.
Yeah.
So clock will start up with the snap at 4:06. Bishop, empty backfield. Snap. He's going to look. He got pressure coming, and he's going to get taken down. There you go.
That's a big sack
That's
for
Luke
Lecanto.
Momberg on the blitz. And
That kid, we've been talking about him all night long.
Exactly. Offense and defense.
That's a big sack for Lecanto Panther because now you bring up 3rd down and
Forever.
Oh,
I can't even
man.
count that far high. I've got that many fingers and toes. 10, 20, 30,
Probably about
50. 30, this 30, 40 yards almost, 37 yards.
I think Lecanto's come fired up now.
Yeah, they're getting the momentum back. This
Yeah.
is what's happening now.
Yep.
So that's why Citrus has got to watch this. Just try to get what you can and don't worry about it. You throw a deep ball. It's going to be like a punt. Is it going to go up? And it's right through the hands of both players as it was a good defense.
I'll tell you right now, if that kid from Lecanto would have probably picked that off, it would have probably been off to the houses for him because, I mean, I've been watching. He's been covering that guy. That kid's really good, and
That's Ariel Torres. He's been doing really well. You're right. He knocked down the pass in the end zone, too.
yeah.
So back deep is going to be Riley Green, standing at his own 15-yard line. And Ryan Skosavava is going to kicking duties. Skosavava had a low line drive last time. We'll see what he can do here. High kick. They're going to bounce. He's going to be all the way down inside the 10-yard line. He's going to down it at the 8-yard line. So good punt by Ryan Skosavava to pin the Panthers deep in their own territory. 2:54 left, 20-7 is still your score.
Mike, just to give you an update, I'm looking on the sideline. Looks like the last kid that got hurt from Citrus might not be coming back into the game.
That's C.J. Henry. He got his pads off and his helmet off. So
Well, he still got his pads on, but he just keeps walking around. So I don't know if they're going to bring him back in. They're probably going to save him for the next game and keep him healthy.
yeah, I agree.
And that's smart. That's smart playing. I mean, you got a big lead like this, 20-7. Why not save your guys for the bigger games coming up?
2:54 is the clock as Thomas Huffman can't make a mistake here as he deeps into the end zone, and he's going to give it to Momberg. And Momberg powers his way out to the 10-yard line.
Like we've been talking about, Montenberg's been all over the field, offense and defense.
So a gain of 2 yards would be 2nd and 8. Tackle was by Nicholas Lopez. So Panthers again going to go with Huffman in the backfield and Momberg to his left. Motion with Green. Back in the backfield. Snap. Missed handoff, and Huffman's going to take it himself as he gets a couple of yards. It was definitely a...
We got a late flag.
number
Looks like
67 basically buried somebody.
Citrus player got his helmet knocked off.
We'll see what the call is because there was a block, and then I think the unsportsmanlike conduct on
Against
Citrus.
Citrus.
So it's going to be on Citrus for throwing a punch.
Yeah, that's one thing you cannot do in high school football is throw a punch. NFL, you throw a punch, they can throw you out of the game.
Yeah. So that was unsportsmanlike. That gives a first down and moves the Panthers out of hidden territory right close to their goal line. So it's going to give them a little bit of room to start here. Thomas Huffman with Momberg on his left. Green in motion. Snap. Handoff. Green. A little bit of an opening, and the ball comes out, I believe. And we got number 67 involved again. His helmet came off. He's going to have to go off to the sideline. I'm trying to find who 67 is. That's the one I didn't have.
67,
Oh,
I think, is the one.
Johnson. Is Dennis Johnson.
That's the one that they
he's
changed numbers.
Just number to 88. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened on that. I didn't see exactly. I was watching a run, and I didn't see what was going on with that.
He was just blocking again and basically pushed the guy all the way to the ground.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. That's blocking.
So it's going to be number 17, Thomas Huffman again. Momberg in the backfield. He's going to go motion, empty backfield for Huffman. Motion with Green, snap. Handoff, Green, he got a wide open and cuts back inside. Gets all the way down inside, outside the 30-yard line.
That was a good run.
So he'll bring up 3rd and they call it 5.
Lecanto's, they're starting to move the ball. We got 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, but Lecanto is moving the ball downfield.
Well, helpful with one penalty to give him 15 yards. We'll see if they can get this first down here, or else they're going to have to go back in the punt.
And I think they can get the first down.
Huffman snap. He's going to look to pass. Throws the ball out in that flat. It's Bresnahan and catches it, but then he drops it. So it's going to be 4th down, and could have had the first down if he had caught it.
Yeah, if he would have held on to the ball, he caught it. He just
dropped it and tried to get up the
yeah,
field
he
fast.
tried to run before he catching the ball. So anytime you do that, that's where you make your mistake.
Zaire Wilcox is going to be doing the punt return duties after C.J. Henry got hurt. First Julius Gardner got hurt, who did the punt returns. Then C.J. Henry got hurt. Now Zaire Wilcox is back deep for the Hurricanes. 17 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Snap. Low end-over-end kick. It's going to bounce. They're just going to let it drop. And then Wilcox is going to try to pick it up, and he does. But then it's going to be stopped. He can't. Once you stop it there and he's on knees on the ground, he can't go forward on the ball. So bring up 1st and 10 for the Citrus Hurricanes. 9 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Go back to the penalty on that when the kid throws the punch. Now, can he come back in the game, or is he completely done for the rest of the night?
No, he's done. They didn't call it. And they call it unsportsmanlike. They call it anything like an ejection or anything, so they would have known that. But he's still here.
Yeah, he's still on the sideline, but it looked like he was taking his pads off. So I don't know if the coach might be sitting him, or
it might be because the referee did not say ejection or did not.
Yeah.
Notate
Yeah. Well, we know we got 2 good Citrus football players that are out for the rest of the game, though.
Yes.
2 big loss though for Citrus, but they still got a lot of good football players though.
So now Connor Bishop's with Zaire Wilcox in the backfield with T.J. Weems. Going to be motioned Wilcox. Snap. Fryer is going to catch the ball and get the inside and catch the edge. Then he's going to cut out and then step out of bounds right before the first down marker. Gain of about 9.
I tell you, nobody's left this stadium.
They haven't.
They want to see the end of this game.
Well, it's still pretty close. If they could get this one score, Citrus kind of put it away a little bit, but we'll see if Connor Bishop can lead them all the way down the field. Wilcox, handoff left side, big wide open hole. He cuts back inside, gets the first down inside Panther territory at the 49-yard line.
That was a good. I know they got the first down, but that was a good stop by LeCanto. If it wasn't for that kid grabbing a hold of his legs, he was probably in for 6 more points.
And guess who that was? Kendrick Tenner, number 11. So we have a timeout. We're going to take a timeout real quick. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching live stream high school football on Citrus Preps.
Sweetwater Homes is the premier builder on the Nature Coast of Florida, building quality homes since 1989. Whether you are looking for a retirement community, a home with beautiful natural surroundings, or a second home, Sweetwater Homes offers it all. We have various floor plans that take advantage of our unique area here on the Nature Coast of Florida, and our custom home planning can make your dreams come true. Visit us at sweetwaterhomes.com or call 352-382-4888.
And welcome back. 12 minutes left, last quarter. We got an score update, don't we have, Greg?
Yeah, Villages is up 28-18 over Crystal River Pirates. So Crystal River's coming back.
Yeah, we can see if they can just get a couple more points and we'll have a good game for it. 20-7 is your score here at the Citrus Bowl. Last quarter, and the Hurricanes have the ball and are marching down the field. Connor Bishop. Motion, Wilcox, handoff, right side. He sees an opening on the left, cuts back inside, and then taken down. Good tackle by number 24 for LeCanto.
And it looks
Clayton
like number
Thomas.
10, too. Number 10 on the stop.
Number 10, Ariel Torres on the stop also.
Citrus Hurricanes is moving the ball, but LeCanto is coming up, and they're making stops. So, I mean.
2nd and 5 from the 44-yard line. Wilcox in motion, snap. It's going to be inside, handoff to Fraker Fryer. Gets the first down. That play's been working all night.
I tell you, if Citrus scores right here, they're going to blow this game out.
So first down now at the Panther 35-yard line. Brings up 11 minutes and 10 seconds left with Bishop.
I don't know. They're throwing
TJ
stuff
Weems.
up in
And he's going to make some razzle-dazzle moves, gets out to the right-hand side, and then just gets all the way down inside almost the 20-yard line, call it the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Good run by TJ Weems.
That kid right there has been running the ball really, really good tonight.
Hurry up offense as Connor Bishop gets him up to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be Zaire Wilcox, left-hand side. Good little yardage as he gets inside maybe 3 or 4 yards. Bring up 2nd down.
Citrus is starting to move the ball really good now, and Lecanto's got to find a way to come up with some big stops on defense.
Sean Ruby tackle on that play. The seniors, 5'9", 280-pounder. TJ Weems going to be a toss sweep. All the right side. They got some openings. Good look like he's going to walk in. Touchdown, TJ Weems.
You can't hear yourself talking with all these horns going off over here.
So TJ Weems takes it 21 yards for the touchdown. Score's going to be 26-7 right now. 10:18 left here in the ball game. Just a methodical drive by the Citrus Hurricanes. Running, and just pounding that front line of Citrus, just doing some damage. Connor Eckley with the point after attempt. Snap is on, the kick is up, and it is good. So 27-7 is going to be your score here with 10:18 left. We'll be right back after you're watching live high school football here on Citrus Preps.
At Eagle Buick GMC, folks take a liking to our way of business. They love that we're family owned and family friendly. You get the best selection, the best price, and the best dealership experience. With affordable leases and incredible discounts, find what you're looking for, or we'll find it for you. And we always honor our military and veterans. Eagle Buick GMC in Homosassa, under the giant American flag.
We are back. 27-7, 10:18 left here in the ball game, and Citrus scores on a very clinical run game, moving the ball all the way down from the 40-yard line, scoring. 21-yard run by TJ Weems as Ryan Skosavava with the kickoff. Gonna go right to the corner and go out of bounds again as he tries to again try to pinpoint it in the corner. Just can't get it to stop there.
Now, what would you do when you got a big lead like this?
The key players in there, Jeff Banning in the linebacker position.
Yeah.
Maybe keep your free safeties because you don't want a big play to turn the tide here. But maybe give some other players up front to try to get some yards. In fact, I think one that's in there now, number 42 for Citrus. That's Drake Bayer, junior, 5'7", 775-pounder.
I mean, I see quite a few players though.
You're right. There's 14, 80 in topping. He's on the cornerback position, so they did switch him out. You're right, they did switch him out.
They switched out a lot of.
So up by 20, Coach O'Brien is going to try to rest some players here. Doesn't mean that Lecanto can't get back in this game. Thomas Huffman with Luke Momberg to his right. One pass is all it takes as Bresnahan goes into motion. Snap low. He's looking, got some pressure, but then he's going to throw it out of bounds. There's nobody there.
Hey, that was a nice catch by number 15 on Citrus on the sideline.
So incomplete pass, stops the clock, 10-10 left, 2nd and 10 for Lecanto at the 35-yard line.
Only thing that's really hurting Lecanto is they can't get the running game going, or Citrus is covering guys on the outside really, really good. So I mean, they can't get passes in.
Well, maybe with a couple of the second stringers, you'll see if they can move the ball a little bit as they still have the first stringers in Lecanto.
Yeah.
Riley Green, Bresnahan, and Hayden Parker all bunched together here on the near side. Bresnahan in motion. Huffman's going to roll to his left to outside screen. It's picked off. There's a flag on the play.
They got a penalty. That's coming back.
Pick 6. But I think that was going to come back.
I think it is coming back, Mike.
I don't know. The Lecanto Panthers is walking off as they flag on the play, so they're going to say that, yes, it's going to be against Citrus.
Holding
No, it's going to be
against
Lecanto. So it is a pick 6. Trying to see who that was, number 17, I believe. That was Jacob Palmieri with the pick 6, as he read that all the way, that flare pattern.
He read it.
He's ready to go.
The thing is, though, as a quarterback, though, you see a guy that close to Bresnahan, don't throw it over there. Got to look around. Look around. Find some other guys to throw the ball to.
Well, it's pretty much, I think, Huffman has a receiver in his mind. He's looking, staring down there. You can see that if you read his eyes, he's going to be able to pick it off. So it's where Huffman's going to learn that experience. And there's going to be a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be false start against Lecanto because the guy did jump before the.
Yes, it is. You're right. So it's going to move it up a little closer for Connor Eckley to get that extra point. 10 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. They decline it. Now they're going to say it and just leave it there and get the kick in. Connor needs to practice.
Yeah.
Snap. Kick. Hold is good, and the kick is good as they get one more point. 34-7 is your score here. 10 minutes left in this fourth quarter. We're taking a break, and we'll be right back for the kickoff after these messages.
Changing your kitchen or bath? Let the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms help you update your old kitchen or bathroom. For over 33 years, the Deem family has provided quality products and services to homeowners and builders, from total remodels to changing out your countertops.
DCI Countertops is our professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms and DCI Countertops.
Don't dream it.
Deem it.
And we are back as the cheerleaders do 34 jumping jacks to
Man, they're
celebrate.
going to get something. They're going to get a workout
They
in.
do it every single time. I'm tired just watching them. Kickoff by Ryan Skosavava is going to be down to Riley Green at the 5-yard line. Going to straight up the middle. Got a lot of black shirts there to try to make him miss, but they're not going to miss him there. It's number 67. I'm sorry, number 27 takes him down.
Lecanto's got to find a way because every kickoff I've been seeing a lot of black shirts down there on the coverage.
So the ball is sitting on the 18-yard line of the Panthers as they get ready to try this next possession.
Quite a few people are starting to leave now.
Well, it'll be really tough for Lecanto to come back.
Yeah, it will.
But hey, you know, you're playing for pride. You play the game to play the game. Try to do your best and try to get one more points on the board. That's what it's for. Thomas Huffman has got to learn from this. He'll take this game and, you know, pack it away and learn from it. Blitz coming for Citrus as the jumping around in the middle. And they're going to pop out, and it's going to be a handoff to Luke Momberg. And Momberg's going to go bounce it outside, and they get taken down right there.
We got another Citrus player down on the far sideline. Looks like he's
That's
coming
Paul
off with
Mary. That's the player who had the
arm.
pick six.
His arm's hurting. He wanted to come off the field, but the coach told him no.
He's coming off the field no matter what now.
No, you got another guy for Citrus out there that's holding his arm.
It's number 7. Number 28. I'm sorry, number 20 comes in for Palmieri. That's number 20 is Joey Panko. Momberg in motion. Green now, snap. Gonna try to get a jet sweep. Cuts it back inside. A flag comes flying from the line judge. I'm sure that's gonna be a hold.
Against Lecanto.
So Lecanto now not trying to get this run game going, but the penalties are starting to mount up for them.
They've been throwing a lot of flags for both sides, for Citrus and Lecanto.
So it is a hold against Lecanto, moving him back.
One thing you hate to see, though, is all these kids are out here trying to play their hearts out, and a lot of them are getting hurt.
know, unfortunately, this game it's next man up, and that's unfortunate. That's fortunate and unfortunate. Fortunately for the players that have to step up, that's a chance for them. But unfortunately for other players, that's what it is. But that's part of football. It's been that way for eons, and it will continue to be so. 8:25 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Huffman, low snap, looking for a pass. Now he's going to run the ball. It's one taken down, and that's Joff Banning. Now it's number 7. I'm sorry for that. In for Joff Banning is Nick Lopez with the tackle on Huffman.
The one thing I noticed on that play, too, is when the quarterback was running around, there was a guy on the far side that was wide open. So I don't know if the defensive receiver come in to try to help out with the play or
left him alone.
Just left him alone.
Clock under 8 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Third and 14. Snap is a low one again. Looking, throws the ball out in the pat, and caught in the flat. And I believe that's Riley Green.
That was a good catch. Good catch by Lecanto, and they was able to give a lot of them yards back. But now you bring up 4th down and 5. So what do you do as a head coach? You go for it, or you punt it and get it out of
there? You got to punt it out of there. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're just going to make sure that, they get it out of there and give them a little bit of a chance.
Or why not try for a fake punt? And
hey, that's why I'm
anything
in the booth.
helps.
I'm not on the sidelines.
Yeah.
So, Andrew Knighton. Andrew Knighton is going to be doing the kicking duties. Back deep is Zaire Wilcox for the Hurricanes, standing at his own 40-yard line. They're going to do a fake, and they got to throw a ball all the way down and almost got it.
Almost had it.
And that was Hayden Parker. And it was just a little overthrown.
So now we just got handed these cards for the MVP player of the game.
That's a tough call.
It's a tough call.
Really tough call. It's been a pretty good game for everybody on both sides of the ball.
Oh yeah. It's tough because you got good talent on Lecanto's side. I mean, the guy I've been looking at the whole game for Lecanto is number 25.
Yeah, Luke Momberg has been the offense.
Yeah.
For the Panthers. But you got to look at on the offensive side is Connor Bishop with his 53-yard pass completion.
Yeah, that's probably the guy I'm gonna have to go with.
I think Connor's really the one that I feel like has, done the job, been steady, led his team to multiple touchdowns, and definitely threw the pass. So.
Well, since you got the pen, I'll let you write it down on both of them for MVP because the kid deserves it. I mean, he had that big catch for the touchdown.
And now Connor Bishop has come out of the game. They're going to be number 21 in for the quarterback position. I'm sorry, that is Connor Bishop. So Connor Bishop is still in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're talking about Connor Bishop, and we're going to put him down.
He deserved the MVP player of the game because he's had a lot of yardage tonight. I don't know how many yards he's had tonight, but I mean the kid deserves it.
So this brings up 2nd and about 8. Handoff. Zaire Wilcox cuts it back outside. Missed tackle there. Great tackle. Drives, and there's a flag coming in as he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line, but a late flag. 6:27 left here.
Looks like it's going to be holding.
So your score here, 34-7, 6:27 left in this football game. And Citrus Hurricanes threatening again.
There was a penalty against Lecanto.
Yes, it was. He's going to move it closer to the end zone. And Zaire Wilcox moves to Connor Bishop's right. Handoff to Zaire. Steps in and looks like he's pushing. And they do. Signal it now as a touchdown. Zaire Wilcox.
like we said, we can't see the number of which one they got it in, but
Well, it's definitely Zaire. They hand the ball off to him. He's running back here, so Zaire Wilcox gets the touchdown. Connor Bishop looking at whether they're going to go for 2 now. And it does look like they are going to go for 2 because they did not bring Connor Eckley out.
I think they're going to go for 2 to make it 42.
Yep, that'll be 42-7 if they can get this. Snap. Bishop looking, rolling to his left, looking, throws a pass, caught. That's number 20, Joey Panko. So they do bring it to 42-7, 6:16 left here in this ball game. Connor Bishop just very methodical, very workmanlike, but he gets the job done. And a very nice pass there, right on. And then the pass to Julius Gardner at the 53-yard touchdown was just a thing of beauty. So, yeah, Connor's done really well this year. Of course, they got a lot of weapons on offense. Zaire Wilcox, C.J. Weems. If I could, honestly, I'd nominate the whole offensive line for Citrus, but I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I mean, that whole offensive line deserves it. They
Pass
deserve
blocking and run blocking have been exemplary tonight.
Yeah.
So
but you can't pick out Lecanto though. I mean, Lecanto has been trying to play the Hearts, and
they've been injured. They've got a lot of players that have been,
like you said, and like we said before the game, they don't have their number 1 quarterback in there either, Ryan Rogers.
And 2 pick sixes prove that.
Yep.
And Ryan Scazavava kicks it all the way down to Riley Green at the 5. And again, they're going to rush in, and there's no blocking. Riley Green has a up the middle. He's got one man to beat. He's a kicker. Oh, and he gets tripped up by his own player.
Guy. I think if he wouldn't have got tripped up, he would probably ran it all the way back.
Yeah, he was almost gone, but there's a flag back at the 40-yard line, and he had one man to beat, and he just ran into his own guy. And that's going to bring it back anyway, so it's good that he did not score because that would have been really disappointing for him. As there's going to be a flag.
Yeah. I wonder what the score to the Chris River and Village game is.
I don't know. We got our technicians back there to see if they can find the score for. Sorry. 28-18 is a final as the Villages Charter School beat Chris River Pirates 28-18.
Hey, Chris River tried. They tried to come back and make it a close game, but they just come short.
The score was 28-7.
And
then 28-10 at halftime. So they held them in the second half, but it just didn't work. Now we've got a timeout on Citrus. Water break on the referee. We're going to take a quick water break. Right back after these messages. You're watching live stream high school football on Citrus Preps.
Sweetwater Homes is the premier builder on the Nature Coast of Florida, building quality homes since 1989. Whether you are looking for a retirement community, a home with beautiful natural surroundings, or a second home, Sweetwater Homes offers it all. We have various floor plans that take advantage of our unique area here on the Nature Coast of Florida, and our custom home planning can make your dreams come true. Visit us at sweetwaterhomes.com or call 352-382-4888.
All right, welcome back. I'm Mike Deem along with my partner Greg Johnson. 4:20 left here in this ball game. Citrus in a comfortable lead, 42-7, as the Lecanto Panthers looking to try to get another score on them.
The thing is, he had a good run back. Only if he wouldn't have tripped over his own guy, he would probably put 7 more points on the board.
Yeah, Riley Green had a great return for the kickoff, as here's going to be Luke Momberg going to take the direct snap. Wildcat gets inside the 40-yard line. That's Momberg, who's getting up a little slow. I wish we could get MVP for both teams. It would be
that would be good.
For me, Luke Momberg would be the definite team MVP for the Lecanto Panthers.
I wonder if we can talk to the announcer and say, hey, listen, we got two
Good
MVPs
teams, yeah.
for both teams.
Yep. And this is going to be Thomas Huffman throws an outside pass, caught, and then no, dropped by Riley Green. So incomplete pass, but there's a running clock as it's 33 points ahead in this second half. So the clock is now under 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Huffman trying to get everybody up to the line of scrimmage.
I think Citrus has brought a lot of their second string in.
They have, yeah, you can see it now.
With a big score like this, 42-7, why not let some of your backup guys get some playing time?
So Luke Momberg, low snap for Thomas, going to throw it to Hayden Parker. He gets the catch and is going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that was a good, smart play. When you got two guys on the far sideline, why not try to get it to one of them instead of trying to throw it to a guy that's got a lot of guys that's right there on top of them.
The good tackle by number 54 for Citrus. That's Ramus Diaz, one of the captains tonight. So clock is going under 2 minutes and 15 seconds now. Got a deep player. That's one of the Citrus players is all the way back at the 20-yard line. He's looking for that long pass. Trying to hold them down to one score.
I think
Huffman rolling, got some pressure, throws it into the area and right to the other side. And Luke Momberg is trying to tell him to throw it to my right side, not my left side. And
now they're going to have to force to punt the ball. And
well, they punted it. It was the 4th down play, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Citrus as the turnover and downs. 1 minute and 44 seconds left. Actually, you could probably just do a couple of kneel downs and get out of here.
Yeah.
Nobody gets hurt.
They already had 3 of their good players get hurt.
Yeah.
And they don't need nobody else getting hurt.
This should be victory formation and not just do nothing.
Yeah. Why try to run it and end up fumbling the ball and Lecanto pick it up and run it back for a touchdown? Well, it looks like they're going to run the ball and try to get this clock down, run faster.
Really not sure why they would do this, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
This is Connor Bishop, Zaire Wilcoxon. It's going to be inside handoff to Jacob Fryer. Cuts the corner and tries to get the edge and then puts his head down and lowers the boom on a player. 55 seconds and counting.
What Citrus got to not do too much of is letting players get out close to that field because these refs have been throwing a lot of penalty flags.
Yeah, they have.
And you don't want to get a penalty called on you. Got 35 seconds left in the ball game, so pretty much why not just go ahead and take a kneel in the game and
try not to get anybody hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense. But hey, that's why I'm doing the announcing, not on the sidelines.
Yeah, that's why we're doing our duties and coach are doing theirs.
Handoff, and that is Joey Panko.
That's actually going to probably end the game right there, Mike.
Yep, that is number 20. On the handoff at 10 seconds and counting now. Should be the ball game right now.
That is the game.
That's done. So that would be the end of the ball game here. 42-7 will be your final score here at Citrus Bowl as the Citrus Hurricanes roll over the Lecanto Panthers. And we'll come back with some post-game comments right after these messages. You are watching and listening to live high school football on Citrus Preps on YouTube.
At Eagle Buick GMC, folks take a liking to our way of business. They love that we're family owned and family friendly. You get the best selection, the best price, and the best dealership experience. With affordable leases and incredible discounts, find what you're looking for, or we'll find it for you. And we always honor our military and veterans. Eagle Buick GMC in Homosassa, under the giant American flag.
Changing your kitchen or bath? Let the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms help you update your old kitchen or bathroom. For over 33 years, the Deem family has provided quality products and services to homeowners and builders, from total remodels to changing out your countertops.
DCI Countertops is our 15,000 square foot facility for manufacturing your silestone, granite, and Corian countertops. We can provide all your countertop needs directly from the manufacturer. So for your next project, remember the professionals at Deems Kitchen and Bath Showrooms and DCI Countertops.
Don't dream it.
Deem it.
Your #1 source for tile is Proline Tile of Citrus County. Their 3,000 square foot showroom has a vast selection of wall, floor, natural stone tile, glass tile, and pool tiles to satisfy even the hardest to please customer. They also have interlocking pavers, slate, and marble, as well as wood flooring. So whether you're remodeling or building the home of your dreams, Proline Tile of Citrus County can guide you to the best tile packages to meet all of your needs. Proline Tile, 7119 West Gulf to Lake Highway in Crystal River.
Welcome back. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, I didn't know we was going back like
That was a quick 4 commercials there. Welcome back in to Citrus Preps Live on YouTube as the Citrus Hurricanes get ready to sing their school fight song. 42-7 score here. Final score for the Citrus Hurricanes. They go 7-0, and Lecanto falls to 2-5. So, Greg, some of the things that we're looking at. Oh, there we go. So
There
some
we
of the
go.
things. So yeah, how you doing? Greg Johnson, I'm Mike Deem, and some of the things we looked at is that beginning of the game we talked about the Lecanto defense playing up to its potential. They did that, and they just got wore down at the end. But 2 pick sixes, they really held the offense to what they could do at the end. But I think you got to look at Greg. That Lecanto's Panthers came out here and tried to play the best. They had a lot of injuries, no Ryan Rodgers for their quarterback, and from that standpoint, they did pretty good for what they had.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they come out, they played their hearts out, and when you're going up against a team that's 6-0, I mean, it's going to be tough. I mean, Citrus has got a lot of talent, and like you said, Mike, what hurt Lecanto is losing Ryan Rodgers.
Yeah.
That's a big loss for Lecanto, and I mean, they tried their hearts out, and like you said earlier in the game, I mean, they got a backup quarterback that's got very little playing time,
Yes.
and I think once that kid comes up and gets more playing time, he's going to be good.
Yeah,
So,
you
I
got to
mean,
get experience, and it's a learning curve.
Yeah,
even
big
the
time.
best, even the professional football players throw pick sixes. He threw 2 tonight, some bad decisions, but overall, it's a learning situation. I think he's going to learn from it and grow. Luke Baumberg for Panthers was really good. Let's go on the other side of Citrus Hurricanes. Connor Bishop, just one of those guys that just maintains his poise. He throws a good ball. He works the offense well.
Yeah,
He knows how to run the
exactly.
offense. He knows what to do. He keeps them in check, and I think that's one of the reasons why they're so good. They have playmakers in T.J. Weems. They got playmakers in Zaire Wilcox. They lost 2 players to injuries, but still they maintained their offensive flow, and I think Connor Bishop was the reason.
Yeah, Connor Bishop. I mean, only reason why me and you, we got to pick the MVP.
Right.
I mean, if it was up to us to pick MVP, it would have went 1 to Citrus and 1 to Lecanto.
Yeah.
But like you said, the quarterback for Citrus, he just come out ready to play. He knows how to run the offense. He's got a really, really good arm. I mean, what about that long pass he threw for 6 points? I mean, that was a beautiful pass, nice spiral.
53-yarder, yeah, 53-yarder to Julius Gardner.
Yep.
But I think also we got to give kudos to the offensive line for Citrus. They dominated in the trenches. They gave Connor time, and they also gave holes to the running back. So you got to give that to the Hogs back down in the trenches. That's a big thing.
And the thing is with Lecanto, go back to Lecanto, that's what really hurt them is that they didn't have the offensive line to open the hole, to open the holes up for the running backs. And that's why Citrus was able to get in there and make big stops in the backfield.
Right.
And if Lecanto can get their offensive line to block more, to open the holes up, you're going to see a lot more yardage by Lecanto Panthers.
Well, that's good. It's final score 42-7 at the Citrus Bowl. Citrus Hurricanes lead. They're going to go to 7-0. They're going to play Hernando next week. I think Lecanto travels goes back home and plays a game. We're not sure what that is. But anyway, for Greg Johnson, I'm Mike Deem. We'll see you next week on the Game of the Week. For Bryce Knutson and Brett Knutson in the booth. And we want to thank Robert Spivey, who actually the announcer here for Citrus, gave us some nice kudos and want to give him on air stuff too. Some saying thanks. So thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week.